Enderman. Inkling. 3, 2, 1, go! Battle. Enderman. Swing.
Ew. That'll do it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the grind on this beautiful Friday afternoon, night, wherever you are. My name's Bo. Thank you for being here. Sorry I missed round one, was a little bit late. Decided to just let it play out. That's okay. We got Anonymous Badger up on the stage, not on the mic. Well, I'm sure he's good at both. Always good to see commentators on the stream. Let me correct myself. Always good to see commentators do well on the stream. I don't like it when they lose, generally.
What's up, dude?
How you doing, man?
How you doing? I'm doing all right. What's your tag again?
My name's Bo. Nice to meet you.
Bo, nice to meet you. Pink guy?
Pink guy?
Pink guy.
That guy?
Pink guy.
I've known a lot of pink guys in my life.
You have?
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean, if you think about it, we all do, right?
Do we all? I thought that was a unique thing for me.
No,
okay.
I mean, because it's like pink skins, like white skins, like pink. I guess.
It can be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, white people
like
can
very,
be pink.
very light pink.
If they have high blood pressure, they can be red, oftentimes.
Yeah.
You know, like my dad.
Yeah.
He just thinks that's normal.
Yeah. Oh, we got Badger, I forgot. Briefly.
Anonymous Badger.
Anonymous Badger, yeah. He's, I'm friends with him.
Are
he's,
you?
AU. Yeah, he's an AU player.
AU? Where's American University?
American University.
Yeah,
he's rocking the SLASHY brawler right now, representing. He used to play just the SS, but right now at AU there's kind of like a brawler cult. And you know how couldn't there be with like SLASHY getting got a 10th on the PR, and then
He's
honorable
also
mention.
AU?
Yeah, Slash is the AU.
I see.
So now everyone plays. Yeah, him and Luca. AU, like, it's funny. I was the only player who even went to tournaments at my school, and then like now we just have like a big, like, just huge amount of players, and they're all playing me Brawler now. So
You go to Xanadu a lot? Because I don't see you around.
Xanadu off and on. I used to go back in the day way more, back in the pre-pandemic days. But yeah, the pandemic definitely killed a lot of people's love for the game, including me. But let's focus on the match right now. Smash Ultimate, a game that's definitely back too. I think the meta right now is in a way better place than it was for a while.
Like right now, a year ago.
Yeah, I don't know. I find a lot of the top tiers more fun now. There's a lot of like Cloud. Having Cloud is like, yeah, Cloud can be annoying, but it's a pretty cool character. Speaking of cool characters, yeah, Cloud getting the first stock here with that cross slash, and adds on with the limit right now, 17% on Badger.
So you're all playing me Brawler?
No, it's more like a meme, but like Anonymous is a convert to the Thrupper regime, as we see right there.
You see how your friends. Your network is your net worth. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. They're all business.
They can be bad influences. Sometimes they can.
Maybe, but you're making money right now with that smash attack right there. As Badger ties it up.
You're gonna have to get a little more F smashes than that to make money.
Yep. Badger.
Right now he needs to get in the lead. Here's the start.
Yeah, he's start 29% right now. Oh, but brutal fair. He gets hit by the cross slash. 86%. Oh, but that clutch flip kick right now, or diet flip kick, as he says. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, could have punished, but I think buffered a roll there. Fortunate.
Anonymous and Scardy. I don't know Scardy. Do you know him?
Scardy? Yeah. No idea.
No idea?
But I can tell he's a very aggressive Cloud.
He must go to Georgetown.
Yeah. Scardy?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's got kanji on his hat.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's Japanese. It looks like the British flag from afar, but yeah, I think that's kanji. But Kanji getting the kill right now. Scardy up back in the lead.
Oh, don't start with me. There's a guy on here named DJ Nuts. That's all he does.
Yeah, he's also he is also AU.
He's also AU.
Yeah, he's also AU. Yeah.
We can break the analogies till he gets here.
Yup. No, but I'm I can do multiple things, as we see right here. Badger getting the kill and tying it up 1-1 right now. 0% too on the
even
stock.
matchup between these two.
Yeah, even. I think Badger's doing a good job at not playing badly with the deficit, but
he's done well to catch him approaching. That's where he's got all his money.
With the up B. Oh, that was it's calling out a habit right there.
I think he thought he could beat it out.
Actually, I think one match just got called. So I will be back later. But yeah, I gotta play.
All right, best of luck. I got you. There you go. Scardy taking game 1. Xanadu a big hub for the many people going to college in and around the Maryland, DC, Virginia area. Great to see them come out. To go back to that last play, if you ask me, I don't think it was a read. I think he did see him charging the up smash. I think he thought he could beat it. Just get there in time, which, he was close, but just never should have challenged that one. Anonymous making the switch to ZSS, a switch which I will give my stamp of approval, regardless of how good Anonymous is at this character. Should be a good one. And even so far, they've played a jump heavy neutral, the kind I like to play. and commentate. Anonymous going wild. Scardy has parried at least half of what our good friend Badger has sent to him. It's made a huge difference. Another aggressive flip kick back onto stage. This time, Anonymous barely lives. Now his turn at the ledge trap. Just gets it. Anonymous taking the lead for the first time this set. Oh, gets the berry this time into an up smash. Huge. Aggressive option on ledge. Anonymous not shy. Forward catches the double jump. Off the back throw, a 2-stock lead for the man they call Badger. Scardy takes it back to 1 stock. Unlucky. AB trying to play the air game, trying to stay above the platforms. Hasn't worked too well. I think Badger's gotten most of his work done on the ground or trapping him into approaching. Right now, Badger's having a tough time. Scardy has just about entirely evened up this game. This would be a huge choke. And I don't want to see it. Hey, another aggressive jump back onto stage. Almost made him bite the dust for it. Anonymous now playing panicky because he knows what's at stake. What timing on the up smash. Avoids the choke. Ties it up 1-1. What a call, too, because in that situation, the gut instinct would have been to drop down and try to get a flip kick, but I think he was right. I think his intuition was right there, and I'm not just saying that because, you know, it worked out, but it does lend credence to my cause. Point is, I don't think that flip kick would have come out in time. I think he would have been late. I think it was very smart to charge the up smash when he did. Scardy almost brought it back. He's got to think that now. There's two perspectives you could take if you're Scardy. You could take the, I could have closed out the game, but I'm the one who choked. Or you could take the perspective of, okay, I've learned what this ZSS is all about. It took me 2 stocks to do so, but at the end of game 2, I was cooking. I just need to do that exact thing I did last time for 3 stocks this time. It's a game of mentality. It's also a game of skill, but mentality helps as well. It's also a game of cheating, but I'm sure skill can help sometimes. Either way. Scardy off to a good start. Anonymous, he's made it his credence this game to never grab ledge, apparently. Only get aggressive to get back to stage. It's worked sometimes, it's been his death others. Scardy with the full stock lead, and this is where great play by Anonymous. Closes him out on the tech chase. Scardy has gotten a lot of his mileage catching Anonymous Badger in the air in a disadvantageous position. This is that situation again. You saw Anonymous hover. This time he does go a bit more conservative. Not the best DI. AB gonna fall to his last stock here, and it's not looking great. He does not have the momentum. Scardy's playing very solid neutral. Oh, it doesn't even get the ledge there. Nothing's coming up AB right now. Limit out. I'm shocked that didn't hit. So was Scardy. He was about to get out of his chair. Charge on this shield. Oh, man. Where are you going? There you go. Whiff grab. Full limit. A little late on that one. A little misspaced as well. Grab, not the best stack chase. Parry, just not getting the follow-ups. Not playing to his best ability. I think he'll be the first one to tell you that. Scardy takes it 2-1. In a commanding game 3. Commanding and confident game 3 given how game 2 went. What's up, everybody? They put me on camera. I like it when they do that, generally. It's a great Friday, as I was saying. At least here in Maryland. I don't know how it was elsewhere in the world, but it was nice. It was about 50 with the sun out, you know. Haven't had that in a while. I'm sure, I hope you guys enjoyed it out there. It was pretty good for me. It's a pretty good tournament so far, it generally is. Seen a lot of cool characters in my book, a lot of fun players. I hope to see more fun players. Hope to see, I don't know about you guys, I hope to see Squid Plumber. Coming up next, we got Apostle versus what I believe to be NOS. Hey, thanks everybody for the support. For the kind words, just reading those now. And thank you for being here.
Start battle. Pokemon Trainer.
All right, going into this one, Apostle versus,
Pokemon Trainer.
I believe that's NOS. I could be wrong. Now I'm gonna wait because that's not who he plays. I am wrong. That is not NOS. Now that I see his face, that is of course Trap Hood Highlights. How could I forget? THH in the building against Apostle. You all know Apostle, so no introduction. But Trap Hood Highlights. He's He's been around, at least I've seen him for the past month. He may have been around for quite a bit longer than that, but I've been taking notice of him the past month that he's been on stream. And he is a very solid PT. Apostle not starting things off well. So you got to give it to Apostle. I mean, I'm not an empath, but he's always on stream looking very serious, very serious, and oftentimes things. There we go. Oftentimes things don't go his way. At least while I've been watching, but he keeps coming back. Maybe today will be the day he makes a great run. He's already down a stock. It's okay though, it's a long game. Trap Hood Highlights is a strong player. Crazy switches going on there in the back, and before I can even get a grip on the match, THH taking it 1-0. I don't even feel like I had time to really get a grip on that one, so I'm going to pay more attention the next game. Don't you worry. These two players, in my opinion, pretty evenly matched. I think Trapwood Highlights has some great advantage state. Even better so than Apostle, but Apostle's got that Squirtle. I really like his Squirtle. I think it is a huge strength of his. What mileage can he get with the Squirtle in my book? And he's already switched. All right, don't pretend I didn't say anything. Trap Hood Highlights. Strong player. Going up against one of the best. It's done well so far. They really just be jumping out of shield. Oh boy. It's getting in for Apostle. He's not done it well so far. THH has put up the wall. What? Some incredible switches off stage by Apostle to get back on and dodge the Ivysaur brick wall. Apostle really in the mood to jump. Not just stayed sturdy on the ground in a while. There he goes. Tie game so far. Both on the Zard. Both swinging. Apostle gets the grab. What a backup hop. Just spaced himself perfectly for the forward tilt at ledge. Oh, that's unfortunate. Caught him coming down with that oh-so-strong Charizard up B. Tie game. Crazy tech chasing going on. Crazy Ivysaur gameplay. You know, I tell you what, in the scramble, these two play pretty identical. Now, you may, you know, derogatorily say that's because they're both PT players, but I don't think that's the case. I just think they have pretty similar styles. Goodness. The scramble is so goofy with PT. I don't know about you guys. Half the time they're just looking at each other. Apostle already down to his last stock. Not how he was hoping this game would go. Just hasn't looked confident so far. Hasn't been able to approach. Oh boy. Drop foot highlights is successfully made. An immense barrier for Apostle. These defensive options. Oh, one time to get aggressive! So many crazy things. First of all, Apostle getting an incredible tech to save his life and then immediately going aggressive to get the edge guard on trap hood highlights. He's close to evening this up. He's got to get around the Ivysaur though. Charizard back on the stage. He's good. What's the neutral? This is very dangerous. He's at 100. Charizard's going to live. 124. He could die at any time. What a time to switch back to Squirtle. He swings, but he gets sent the wrong way. Grab that should be it. What a crazy last stock. And an incredible set. Trap hood highlights, though, prevails 2-0. Great stuff. Hey, what's up, man?
Not much.
How you doing? What's your name?
Rising.
Rising, my name's Poe. Nice to meet you. You been around here at all?
Yeah, we've actually done comms together before.
Have we?
A few weeks ago.
My fault. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Oh, man.
All right, so here's what's about to happen. We've got the Honorable T.O. Sunfish. He's going to play one of 6 characters coordinated to this dice. Personally, I'm hoping for 1 because that's Fox.
Oh, boy.
And I can tell you who I'm not hoping for. It's not 3, which would be Cloud, and it's certainly not 6, would be Toon Link. Here we go. We got to do it quick. Here's the roll. It's a 5. It's Kirby.
Oh,
unbelievable.
boy.
Go get him, champ. Go get him.
Hero of Dreamland. Let's see how he does.
Crazy guy.
A little bit.
Gotta love him.
A little bit.
I do have to apologize because I can't tell you how many times people come on commentary and I go, hey, what's your name? And they go, your name's Poe. Don't you remember 2 weeks ago? And I go, God.
That's not your fault. We kind of have a revolving door here at Xanadu as far as commentary goes, so some people are going to slip through the cracks. Can't remember everybody.
It's true. I can't remember every college-age Smash player in the state of Maryland, Virginia, and D.C.
Yeah.
It gets tough at times.
Yeah, we're all very distinctive.
You see the Buzz Lightyear meme? He's like, my Cloud's sick. I only go aggressive, and then it's just they zoom out, and it's 1,000 copies
just
of Buzz
all
Lightyear.
The same.
That's okay, because my casting is very unique. My style, no one could dare copy it.
Well, you know, that's good. It's good to bring something different to the table on comms.
You know who else has a unique style?
Who's that?
Do you go to American University?
I do not.
Okay. Apparently at American University, there's a commentator called DJ Nuts.
DJ Nuts. I do believe I've heard of this.
Yes, he came on the comms at least twice, and he's a riot. He's a riot. He only does analogies.
Oh, boy.
He's like, wow, that Kirby, that Meat Brawler must be German because he hit him with the artillery shell. I go, jeez.
Just a lot of wonderful comparisons.
Yeah, he'll do that for a whole set, and I go, you know what? I respect it. See what's happened here?
Ah, there we go.
See what I did? This is why I can't play D&D. I tell you what.
What you've done.
Look what I've done. This is close to a critical failure in my book.
Well, at least it's a canon matchup. We do have that going for us.
That's true. Do you like Kirby?
Kirby's fun. I mean, if you want to succeed in bracket, I don't think most people like Kirby, but you know, JJ's pretty good with it. So
okay,
we'll see how much of that.
I despise this character.
Well, you just think he's not fun to play, not fun to watch?
Not fun to play against.
That's
he
true.
was one of my least favorites.
I mean, once you get the dare off stage or the inhale off stage,
Yeah.
God forbid, no one's having a fun time anymore.
I just like that Sunfish is taking this game seriously now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, a lot of people, I hate to say, a lot of people come up here, they don't take the game seriously enough. Sunfish, he just wants to win.
Oh, yeah.
That's what this dice is all about.
That's why he plays the same character every week. Doesn't ever mix it up. Just focuses on his main. And we can see that hard work in action right here. We got an even game.
This looks like a mess for both characters.
It's a lot of stubby little ball men just fumbling around, finding their footing. They're both quite round.
Okay. Good point.
Very intensive neutral here. There's the back throw off stage, setting up for the edge guard. And a missed tech there on the wall of PS2. Going to send Sunfish down to the bottom blast zone early.
Yeah, he's got to hit those. That's got to save your life on that one. It was pretty choreographed that Roko was going to go down. You got to hit those. I'm sorry.
Unfortunate miss there.
I'm sorry. I guess, I mean, I hate to say this. I don't think Sunfish is that good. What do you think?
I think Sunfish is good when he wants to be. Whether or not that's what we're seeing right now.
If he was good when he wants to be, he could have just picked Fox, I believe.
Well, he wants to give his opponent a bit of a challenge.
Oh, okay.
To make things a little fair here.
I mean, it's bad enough he's trying to TO and play the game. He then introduces the dice gimmick. Like he's some Batman villain.
Yeah, bit of the Riddler spirit there, but you know, he's focusing on the TOing. He doesn't want to spend too much time thinking about anything else.
Does he know?
Does he know? That is the question.
Oh my goodness!
A lot of those.
He almost died to that gimmick choice.
Semi spikes there, but not enough to seal it.
Yeah, I mean, his son has committed to cheesing, and that is what you have to do. Sunfish, one stock lead, twice off stage. Rocco, if you just play the most basic neutral you've played in your entire life, you will win this set.
Well, we'll see. Kirby's small. It's going to be hard to hit him.
I promise you, Sunfish isn't that good. He's okay.
Cutter again.
We tried to cheese him.
That's all he wants. Kirby mains want one thing.
For the edge guard. Wow, windbox.
Had to pay the price there for his cheekiness.
That's crazy.
Got a last stock situation here.
Even game.
A bit of dash dancing, a little bit of
melee. If this was optimal, this game could go on for hours.
Oh, it could.
but you just know they're going to get aggressive. Here they go.
Yeah, I get the feeling.
They're on stream, too. It's
very intense here. Just waddling back and forth. True warriors in action.
I got the dash attack and then immediately flubbed it.
Not enough there. Just zoning him out with that up B projectile. He's going to pay a little bit of a price there for the jab. Oh,
yeah,
please.
Oh, good DI. He's living.
DI from Sunfish. But he's off stage again against Rocco.
Fall for the cheese. Does catch the back air off the ledge.
Back air was buffed, unfortunately.
Great play by Rocco there. Covering the options. Didn't get shook that he got cheese twice in a row.
Nope. That's the kind of mentality you need to succeed.
He rolls it. Oh, he's rolling the dice every single game.
Please tell me he's not going to do that.
He's already rolled the dice. What did he get? This is tense.
All right, we're committed to it.
Judging by his body language, I'm just going to do a hard read here. I think he got Cloud.
Could have been the Steve. Could have been the Steve.
Could have been the Steve.
Oh, and Poe gets it right. Amazing.
Don't ever play me in poker.
I'll remember not to. Here we go. I think Cloud is going to have a little bit.
You ever see that
better
video
matchup
of the poker champion? He can do those hard reads at the table, and then he'll call people out during the hand. Sunfish is dead. Oh.
Let's see. We saved his jump, but looks like he
Sunfish
did
is
not.
dead. This set's going to go to Rocco. But anyways, what I was going to say. Oh, my goodness. He'll call people out. He'll be like, you know what I think you have, buddy? I think you got pocket aces. and then they'll be sitting there, and because it's on TV, you can see he has pocket aces, and he'll be pissed. You ever seen that video?
I haven't seen that particular
video.
one, but being able to read your opponent is very important in most competitions. And that holds true for poker and ultimate. Getting caught with the jab at the ledge there, and take some serious damage. Oh, he does have the limit, but it's just a rinse and repeat scenario there at the ledge, unfortunately. Sunfish going
I bet
down
it
to his
doesn't
last
matter
spot.
in darts. I bet like having a good read on your opponent doesn't matter there.
Probably not. I think everybody knows what they're going for there. That comes down to individual skill a little bit.
But most
more.
games, I would agree, most games,
competitive games. Yes,
I was just trying to poke holes in your argument like a 10th grade debate team member.
And there you go. Sunfish taking the stock.
Hey, Sunfish didn't get 3 stock.
Signs of life.
Nope. That's not how to read that.
Very flashy.
Oh,
this
boy.
is... Alright. Oh, gonna get punished for the air dodge there. But might make it back. There we go. Not getting anything on the ledge trap there. And we're returning to neutral. Aggressive down tilt and an up B. Nets him a little bit of percent. Rocco's not going to let him get away with it if he can help it. Creating another offstage situation. But the limit was there when he needed it, but he's right back off again.
Finish him off, please. Thank you.
Rocco was just playing with his food a little bit. Having fun playing the video
Thank
game.
you.
Can't blame him too much.
Sunfish, I don't know, a little embarrassing. What do you think?
Yeah, not the best performance out of him that I've ever witnessed. But
And you know he's
just
going to
having a
say,
little
well,
fun.
I was rolling dice.
he was. And see, there you go. He's got his pre-John ready. It wasn't his fault.
Do you think that's a respectable thing to do, to have a pre-John?
I don't think it's respectable, but I think you see it a lot these days. I feel like whenever there's a big tournament, Twitter is just full of
It was a very
pre-Johns.
politician answer. Well done.
Yeah, I'm good like that.
Who do I main? I don't know. I'm going to let them guess. Who do you main?
I'm a Ganondorf man.
You're a
Very
Ganondorf
filthy.
man? Very filthy?
Kind of MDVA's default Ganondorf man, since all of ours seem to not be playing the game right now.
Really?
I haven't seen-
Conquidorf's not playing?
He's out of region right now.
Is he?
College, I believe.
What happened to Bloody Knight? He's not here.
Blight Knight was out for the Arcadian, but he usually doesn't come for the weekly locals that often.
So you were thinking to yourself, people are having a little too much fun playing this game.
Yeah, I saw a niche that needed to be filled.
I got to ruin some 2-2'er's night because
Exactly.
he doesn't know what to do against Ganondorf.
And hey, if they lose, it was worst character in the game. So
So true. You know what? I no longer think your answer to the dice question was weird.
no, no. I think it was on brand.
Yeah. All right, Ganondorf. Any guesses? No guesses? All right, well, keep not knowing. Those who know, know. Have you been on commentary before?
Once before.
Once before? Did you like it?
Yeah, one time with you. Oh yeah, I enjoyed
Yeah.
it. It's the kind of thing I've always wanted to try. It seemed like a fun thing to do. So when I
Yeah.
see the opportunity, trying to do it while I'm out here a little more.
Yeah. Are we getting a match?
I hope so. Don't have as many screens on around here.
I don't know
as
if
we
you guys
usually
know.
do.
We are getting a match. There we go.
Beautiful. Got ourselves
Bowser Jr.? That's rough. Guy looks at me and says Bowser Jr. You know, a lot of people do think I sound like Trash Day
Yeah.
when they hear my voice. Do you agree with that?
I mean, there's some similarities, but you don't have the chair, so.
I don't have the chair. I do think it's one of the funniest gimmicks.
Oh, I love it.
And then it stops being funny because he keeps doing it. And then later you'll be like, he's been doing this for a year. Now it's funny again. It's a secular bit.
Yeah, it comes full circle like that.
Bowser Jr. Unbelievable. I guess it could have been worse.
Can always be worse. Can always be worse. Looks like it's just got a little bit of controls to enter here, and we'll be getting into the set shortly. Looks like they want a hint in the chat.
You want a hint? I mean, look at me. Do I look like a Bowser Jr.? Come on.
I don't know if you want that question answered.
Yeah. Well, keep calling me a Bowser Jr.? Well, you keep thinking it's an insult. Who do we got? I can't. I don't recognize either of these guys.
I believe one of them is King Robo.
Oh, that is King Robo. You're
and
totally
we have
right.
Train, the Canadian Invader, Samus player.
Canada. That's pretty far from here.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Do you ever riding down the road and you see a tag and it's like Idaho, and you think to yourself, huh, how'd they get here?
I do see that. Yeah. You got someone from 10 states over, and it's just
go.
casually in town.
Yeah, I wonder what they're doing. I wonder how they got this car here.
Yeah, there's a story there.
Yeah. Anyways, what's the story with Train? Do you know?
I don't. He was here for Let's Make Big Moves. He did go back to Canada briefly, I believe, and then he's been fighting his way through locals along the East Coast. Maybe a little bit of a grind session, trying to level up as a player.
Oh, he's trying to do the Sean thing?
Perhaps.
Maybe. He's got a car and a dream.
Yeah.
It's inspirational. Well, right now, this isn't the most inspirational matchup for King Robo. This is,
unfortunately, a little bit rough.
it's got to be one of the worst ones for King K. Rool, I'd have to guess. Have to wager. Yeah, you get beat in the projectile war, and then good luck approaching. That's incredible nair.
Does have the armor and the reflector as options to keep in the pocket. Parries will definitely help him here, finding his way in. Just got to get a few more meaty hits to seal the stock. But one charge shot could end it all.
Well, that's not a good dash attack. Gets punished. Ledge trap situation. Oh, pokes through, but it was to his detriment.
Not enough.
Train comes down.
Not going to find the grab there.
Great
Returning
ledge
to
trap in
center.
there.
Going to punish the whiff tether grab. Very nice. Going for it all with the dare. Finding a back air.
Oh, great step back.
Yep. Yeah, nice
Into
combo
catching
there.
the jump. King Robo going aggressive with some options that I'll be honest, I don't approve of. A lot of dash attack.
Yeah, this is unfortunately the
There you go.
desperation that fighting against Samus.
I always
can bring
told him
into
he should use dash attack. It's a good move.
It is fairly good for K. Rool. I feel like a lot of super heavies just have really great dash attacks in their kits.
Right now, Train doing a great job catching King Robo's approaches. Oh boy,
Just reading everything.
catching the roll from ledge.
Tough. There's the dash attack
Robo,
again.
a solid stock behind now.
Not doing him any favors. But pretty much anything for K. Rool will kill at this point. He just needs to find it. I'm gonna look for the cheese. The F smash.
Oh,
The point blank
catch.
musket will seal the stock for him. But he's off stage again. Find a nice little two-piece there. But consistently getting in is going to remain a problem here. Sharking with that up air. Finding a little extra percent.
back on stage. Doesn't have full charge. Train does have the crown. Tried to make something of it, but oftentimes those holding those items can be a distraction for you.
Unfortunately.
Oh, gets the grab. Doesn't get much from it.
And honestly, this isn't looking too far from an even game right here. Even that charge shot sitting off stage. Not too
I'd
much
say
of
at
a
200 at this point you're in the advantage. I say
yep.
that until you get incredibly jab grabbed.
Up throw, an excellent kill option off of that shield.
King Robo needs this ledge trap. Oh boy.
Yeah, that fair off ledge, always a strong
Oh, boy.
option. If he can seal the stock now, I think there's a real chance.
Oh, what a jump.
Yeah, definitely a tough situation for King Robo to be in right now. Just jumping all over, looking for something decisive.
Train's done amazing at getting back to stage. Hasn't fallen too much. Oh, just as I say that, King Robo goes aggressive.
The
And then
train
battles
not
back.
falling for it. Just got to play a safe game here, and he'll be able to seal it
Oh,
out.
what a catch.
What a swing. All right, even stocks, but certainly not even percents. Train should be able to seal it away here soon, as long as he plays it careful. But King Robo is not going to give up without a fight, that's for sure. Charge shot putting him off. Ooh, this ledge trap is everything. Just swinging right now. Trying to get
Good
something
percent. If he
started.
can get one grab. Got to get back on stage now. Goes aggressive, crazy time with the crown.
Back at ledge.
Jump, gets caught with jab, up throw. It's enough.
Ah. Gotta wonder if there was a bit of a DI issue there. But the game is sealed away in Train's favor. Either way, excellent play on his part.
How do we feel about these Canadians crossing the border to try to play against us?
Well, I mean, it's always a little sad to have your territory invaded, especially if you can't muster up enough of a fight to reject the invaders. But it does help.
By a foreign invader, like a Canadian.
Yeah.
I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way.
You think? Well, either way, I think it helps our players to level up.
Yeah, that's what they always say when someone whips everybody. Either way, King Robo got boxed out that game, and it's not looking much different this time around.
Yeah, please don't
Gets
die.
Sent
Please.
off
Oh, no.
the top with some terrible DI from King Robo.
Worst case scenario start to this game, unfortunately.
A little distracted there.
But very excellent of Train to capitalize on that. Yep.
Not looking good for our Maryland alligator here.
Not too well, but super heavies are always still in it. There's always a chance.
It's very true.
There we go. The edge guard was complete.
It was a great edge guard too. Sometimes just getting aggressive and forcing people to pick a bad recovery option.
Yeah, just being out there.
Yep.
That's all it takes sometimes. But he's got to find a way back on stage if he wants to make anything happen here. Train is not going to make it easy for him.
No, Train's played very well this set. I mean, this is a tough matchup. I know people love to say that, but Train's showing you why it's a tough matchup, and that's a different skill. It's
most definitely. And King Robo is definitely the caliber of player where if you haven't mastered the matchup, he's going to make you pay for it.
what I'm trying to say, it's one thing to play a good matchup. It's the other thing to demonstrate to everybody watching why this is such a good matchup for you. And I think, I mean, honestly, looking at these two players, I think they're pretty evenly matched. But the way Train plays neutral is so conducive
Really making
to success.
full use of Stannis' kit here. Still not finding that suck mix-up that he wants there.
No, Train's played very well around it.
And these dash attacks just coming back to bite him. Unfortunately.
Great catch on the jump. The anti-airs have been so huge.
Gonna get off the ledge a little defensively there. Doesn't want to take too much more percent if he wants to be able to steal this game.
Robo down a whole stock. Gonna need a miracle here.
Big back air, big up air maybe.
Gets aggressive with the nair.
Yeah.
Ledge trap. Hasn't worked. What a fake.
Wow. Baited him with the gun.
Oh, and Train panic option.
But whiffing the punish on the up B there.
This is wacky neutral. Oh, I don't know about that. Great counter. He gets grabbed. Ledge trap aggressive with the crown. Gonna get back. Rolls. Jab. Doesn't get anything from it.
Just getting him off. They got the crown back. Keeping him at bay.
Oh, another catch. Battles in disadvantage.
Oh, falling out of the up B. Not all the hits connecting to Train there.
What a time to swing, and what a terrible time at that. Robo in it bad.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
The desperation not going to pay off there, unfortunately.
That was the jitters is what that was.
Yeah.
You could see he was he's getting the momentum back. He was starting to feel himself, and he went, why don't I I want to pull out one of those smash attacks
Yeah.
at the middle of the stage at 40%. It wouldn't even got close to killing.
The super heavy comeback mentality. I know it well.
Yeah, that wasn't the time. Unfortunately, King Robo falls to a foreign invader. Can you believe that?
Unfortunately, I can. I
You
can
can.
believe it.
Train is a good player.
Yeah.
This is my first time seeing him, but
Yeah,
you
he's
know,
been here past couple locals, and he's been doing very well for himself. So
it's good stuff. Did you enter bracket?
I did.
How'd you do?
0-2 this time.
0-2. That's
But
not good.
the last 5 weeks were not 0-2, so it was my time.
Okay. Okay. As long as you're still having fun playing the game.
Oh yeah, and there's
That's
always
what-
redemption bracket.
That's what's
so,
important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plenty of opportunity.
A lot of people, they enter bracket, and the main question you should be asking yourself every time you enter bracket isn't how well I'm going to do, right? Isn't who my opponent's going to be. The question you should be asking yourself is, regardless of what happens, am I going to have fun?
Exactly.
You may have noticed I didn't enter bracket today.
Well, maybe you didn't feel like you were gonna have fun.
Yeah, well, it's a tough puzzle to solve, eh? Hey guys, guess who's on stream? It's Nick District.
Nick District.
The 14th of the District family, and if I'm not wrong, oh boy, this is something special. On the other side of him, we have Dark.
Boy. Dark.
This is truly something special here. Do you know about these two?
Oh, I do.
You do?
Yep. Anyone in MDVA is going to be intimately familiar.
Who?
Dark.
I feel like this is a good. It's almost like an astrology check here. Who is your favorite, Dark or Nick District?
That is a tough question.
I feel like people in MDVA can almost divide themselves into Nick District fans and Dark fans. Wouldn't you agree?
I think you could make that classification.
Yeah. So answer the question. Who you like?
I think I'm going to file myself away as a Dark fan.
A Dark fan. You know what? I kind of felt that aura coming from you.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
Picked up on the vibe?
Yeah. I thought it was. I looked at you. I went, I bet you like Dark. There's nothing wrong with liking Dark. Dark, obviously, he's a difference maker, as many people say.
Yeah.
But a guy like me, I don't know. I definitely see the appeal in a guy like Nick District. What do you think?
No, I definitely see the appeal as well.
Nick District had an incredible run last grind, I do believe. He had a couple pretty huge upsets. I believe he beat Seagull Joe. I believe he beat Waluigi, another snake. He had an incredible run. I was here to cast some huge Nick District upsets, and I'm sure the chat was loving it. But this isn't Waluigi, this is Dark. And speaking of up-and-comers, the long cycle of Dark in the past 6 months. Oh, what a platform. F-smash, close game.
It definitely feels
Dark-
like Dark's been leveling up ever since he returned from quarantine.
Oh yeah, Dark is a borderline PR, I believe, in my opinion.
A real threat.
You can argue whether he is or isn't, but he's on the borderline.
Well, the next season will tell.
Even game. This matchup, I had the pleasure of casting it last week. Oh boy.
It definitely seems pretty chaotic. A lot of things being thrown around.
It's now to the credit of Nick District and also to Dark. These are not camping players. They may play the more defensive type of character, but I mean, as you can see, they're not content on staying at their side of the stage.
There's moments of camping, but that's not the
There's
general
moments.
game plan.
There's moments of planking, but it's a lot about getting yourself established.
Yeah.
Either way, I mean, whoever wins this, it's going to be a big one. I don't think I've ever seen these two play each other.
No?
Like, really
Wow.
interesting players, both of them. Dark takes an early lead, Nick almost evening it back up. Going aggressive with the
Ooh.
soccer ball.
But still living. Snake, a very heavy boy.
Catches him, hole in the pin. Even game. Now once it gets to last stock, this is where everything, everybody hits the brakes.
Oh, yeah.
This is where the matchup slows down. You can see him crawling. He wants to get grabs. He wants Nick District to use his not-so-great aerials into the grenades. He wants to be the one on the ledge trap situation.
And that deep breathing damage is stacking up. It is faded away now. See what they both got. Salute the sun, creating a little bit of space there, and he's got the deep breathing back on deck again. See what he can do with it.
This is how it always goes. This last stock can often last minutes. What a time to get aggressive with the back air. It almost kills with deep breathing. Tries to bait the deep breathing into up air, doesn't get it. Salute the sun back on the stage. Ledge trap. In disadvantage, he doesn't catch him.
Risky air dodge there.
Oh,
the back air coming back in again.
NickDistrict up 1-0. If correct me if I'm wrong, is this a best of 3?
This is best of 3.
My goodness, 2 heavy hitters facing each other in a best of 3 winner's side. I don't know.
Yep. Happens in stack brackets sometimes. Somebody's going to have to fall early. Let's see. No debate. The stage choice.
Nick has played so well against Snake. Seen him fall in a hole and battle back out. It's the aggressive ZSS. He plays it very well.
Yeah.
Ooh, I just saw the boss walk by. Wiz comes in here looking like a Metal Gear Solid villain.
A little bit. A little bit. Alrighty.
Game 2.
Getting back into it. No character switches. Taking it over a small battlefield. Alright. Oh, Dart going for the free stock right off the bat. They're not going to find it. Nick just grabbing that deep breathing off stage while he can. He's going to get the first decisive hit. A lot of small ones so far.
It's a wacky neutral. Let's
yeah, definitely a lot going on.
Let's be clear. I don't exactly believe that they know what's going on half the time, but oftentimes the winner is decided by the end of it.
Yep. Once the smoke clears, someone's still going to be standing. Oh, Dark just going for it over and over again on this first stop.
You know, I heard that, in like colonial times, they'd wear those really bright uniforms in the war.
Right.
I heard it was to increase visibility because it caused so much smoke.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Because the muskets, they just make like a plume of smoke.
I think that makes sense.
You notice NickDistrict, he's lit in red.
Oh, yeah.
Dark, full black.
Well, he's not a secret agent type like Mr. Solid Snake over here. Wow, what a Dragon Ball Z moment. Steal out the first stop of both players. As we said before, very close games between these two.
Oh, yeah. Dark looking always very intense. He's wide-eyed at all times.
Yeah, he's very locked in right now.
When I first saw him play, I thought maybe something was wrong, but no, I mean, that's just how he plays.
He's focused.
He's focused. He doesn't blink, not for anything. I mean, just look. You won't see him blink once.
Wow, and that is the benefit.
Advantage.
That is the benefit of never blinking.
I would have missed that one. My eyes would have been closed. Battling back on.
Just going high, the Snake Classic.
Great air dodges.
Finding a weak back air.
Huge damage.
Hacking it on. 45% on NickDistrict's last stock. 54.
No deep breathing. This is the opposite of where Nick wants to be.
Yeah, unfortunately. This is where Dark just gets to camp it out. Play it nice and safe on the other side of the stage. Explosions galore.
No deep breathing. Dark has just caught Nick in disadvantage so well.
Yep.
We're stuck. Oh, you got
paying
unlucky,
for that
man.
swing. Goodness gracious. It was a very close second game, just like the first, but then we hit a snowball point. Dark really just won it out decisively. So we're going to a game 3 here. See what it's going to be.
That's unfortunate. He he picked the right time there to dash attack. It was just, I mean, there's too many things to have to follow on the screen sometimes. We've all been there.
The killing blow was already in the air.
1-1.
No character switch from either player here. You're committed straight to FD.
Nick probably not feeling too great about some of those platform interactions last game. It's an understandable choice from him.
Yeah, why FT? That is interesting.
He did die to that up tilt on the platform at
Yeah.
like 100%.
He's thinking, you know, all I need is the ledge to blink.
Yep. As long as a Wii Fit trainer main has a ledge, they're feeling good about themselves.
Counter picks high roll bridge.
Ooh, the parry.
Oh, gets the parry and then catches him. Panic air dodging
Nick
with that smash.
there. Excellent work.
Nick off to the lead.
Looking to grab a
Huge.
little more extra credit as well. Dark not eager to let that happen,
Oh no.
but an unsuccessful ledge trap. Nick is going to run away with it.
Great air dodge.
Taking his time, weaving through.
Oh,
but
great
giving up the
tomahawk.
grab.
That'll
And
do it.
dying for it. Dark feeling a little better after that. He's still got some work left to do. Those grenades just packing on the percent. Excellent parry there. A lot of small hits. Both players going to be looking for something a little more juicy here. Dark going low, taking his time as well. I really never realized how similar the neutral was between these two characters.
Yeah. This is an early last stock situation because it's game 3, so they're putting the brakes on. I mean, in any Snake matchup, you can have situations where this game goes to time every time. What a back air!
Gonna live there, though.
Dark just lives. Great air dodge back on. Doesn't get punished by the dash attack. Deep breathing online. He's trying to catch him with an empty hop.
Him down.
Brilliant play by Nick. He's got the full stock lead. This is where he wants to be. Dark right down
Get
here.
a ledge. Ooh.
Oh,
What a
a
tech.
tech!
Made it happen.
Yeah, too aggressive
Yeah,
there. Not
swinging.
a great aerial. Dark
Snake-
evens it up.
If Snake can go for that up tilt, he will go for that up tilt every time.
Tie game. Tie ball game. I mean,
Yep.
this sort of neutral can go on for hours, but eventually one of them gets bored.
Yeah. 4 minutes on the clock, but I don't think it's going to come down to it. Nick is sending a message right now.
Oh!
Not going to let it happen.
Great grab.
Putting himself at ledge, though.
What a time to get aggressive. Nick not happy. He got robbed.
Very.
At 40. Unbelievable
Very
ending.
tough situation there. Good lord.
I have not seen Nick this mad in ever. That was a ZD
Yeah.
bottle throw, controller throw. That's some crazy stuff.
That was difficult to watch. What's that? Oh, sure. Yeah. Alrighty. I'm going to have a new commentator rotating with you guys. Poe, thank you for being an
Thank you,
excellent
man.
co-caster.
Great stuff.
See everybody around.
Hey, what's up, man?
Thank you. Hello. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Did you see that?
I did, so I wanted to hop on because I wanted to give a little bit of context to the reaction there. I was talking to Nick before that set. He told me that he has not, before that set, he had not lost to a Snake offline since 2019. So, yeah, 4 years of not losing to Snake, and the streak is finally broken. So I think that's why he was so mad
You
about
know,
that.
this is something everybody's got to learn eventually. You don't put that pressure on yourself.
Nah.
You just don't
No,
do that.
you can't.
That was I mean, you know, I love Nick. That was a huge mistake by Nick because he went up there with the worst mentality you could have. right?
Exactly.
That's just that's deadly. And you know, it's what's funny is he was going to win that. He did get robbed at the
A little
end.
bit, yeah.
That's brutal. I mean, he plays very well against Snake, and wow, what a time for Dark to get aggressive at the end there. That was a crazy forward air.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
What's up with you? I saw your stream match.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got that was the first match I got to commentate
Yeah,
today.
I went Brawler Game 1 because I thought he was a Min Player, and then he went Cloud, which is Brawler's worst matchup, and I was like, no!
I liked your
But, yeah.
ZSS. I mean, one thing I did comment on, well, I mean, the match, there's a lot of things that goes on, but the one thing that stood out to me, you really like getting aggressive on ledge.
I do, yeah. It's something I got to work on to stay a little bit more, like...
But, I mean, the one point I made is sometimes it got you stock, sometimes you lost your stock
Exactly,
because of it.
yeah.
It was a big coin flip. I don't know. It's just,
Yeah, things to work on for the future. Speaking of the future, we got Rocco versus Kurshaun here, two very young players. Rocco famously made it out of pools at Glitch Regen and then had to DQ because his parents didn't want him to. Something like that.
unbelievable. Well,
Interesting that he's going pit here. So
he did cook Sunfish's Kirby, and honestly, thank God. 'Cause
Oh, yeah?
he made me roll a dice for his character.
yeah, Rocco also so he beat Seagull Joe the round before this.
Oh my.
He's someone who we don't usually see at Xanadu. Normally he's goes around the North Virginia locals, the ladder usually, occasionally smash tag, but mostly just the ladder. He's only really been at Xanadu a few times, but every time he's done well, and he's on a good run today.
Oh yeah, he's been playing pretty solid. Almost got cheesed by Sunfish's Kirby though.
Oh yeah.
But he kept the mentality going. Didn't break. Was able to cheese Sunfish back. He's going pit here. He did play Meta Knight last time. Is that his main?
Yeah, he is a Meta Knight main. He has this pit for a few matchups. I'm guessing Pac-Man is one of them, because Meta Knight is all about like, trying to break the opponent's zone, right? But Pac-Man can set it up so like you put the hydrant there. What does Meta Knight do?
Yeah.
Like, how do you get in?
I mean, this is one of those things where you can look at it on paper. Kurshaun almost got it, and say, well, man, that down B really does a lot of work. But then I'm thinking to myself, okay, yeah, good luck boxing with this guy.
Yeah, I mean, I think the idea is to use the sword hitboxes to space a little bit more, but I mean, Kurshaun's been doing a very good job of getting his way in. Is that going to come down? No, it just disappeared. Oh.
It's not been the best for Rocco so far. Kurshaun has controlled the neutral quite well and shown that the down B doesn't do that great against Bell. It can go under and over it.
Yeah, I mean, same thing with a hydrant. You got to be to the side of it a little bit to actually get that reflector. We just saw it hit from the top.
Great up tilt. Crazy option. What was that?
Yeah, it gets bared for
Defensive option in advantage.
and goes right into the bell and gets backward for it. So Kurshaun, before getting here, actually took a pretty close 2-1 win over Luca, who he had an 0-2 record against before this. So that's a getting better in the Bayo matchup. I know he's been famously frustrated against that character.
Because of Dialga. Yeah. I don't like it either, so you know.
Yeah, fair.
You got a friend in me.
Yeah, fighting his way out of the corner with his forward air.
Is this? Do you think this pit is more because of current events?
What do you mean? Like
Zachary.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I played some friendlies against him, and he was practicing
played
it even
pit?
before
Okay.
that run. So
Okay, cool.
yeah, this isn't
Not guilty,
a
Your
meme
Honor.
pick. This is a pretty legit secondary. Although right now Kurshaun seems to have its number.
Yep, playing a really slow bleed you out with 1,000 cuts neutral.
That is the plan, and it's working very nicely.
Kurshaun can do so well. Oh boy.
All right, we got a stock there.
Yeah, bit flub on the recovery. That was my guess. I only heard it.
Yeah. Oh, and gets
Oh,
caught
no.
with the bell into the up smash. Good stuff from Kurshaun. He's got a full stock lead, and he's trying to extend it here with these conversions. Doesn't quite get the right get-up option. Rocco reverses it, but he just fights his way back with that neutral air. Such a fast move. Oh, actually went under the orbitars. I don't know what that up was about.
No. Sometimes he places that as a trap, just to mess up the neutral, just to force people to jump.
Yeah, I don't think Rocco was ready for it either. Oh,
Yep.
he was
Great
was
roll.
going for a big read there. Oh, the jump is gone here, but he can just safely side B. Pit doesn't really have a good way of challenging that, I don't think.
Oh,
Everything got reflected there. Found a grab, wasn't able to do much with it. Now Rocco's back on the ledge. Ooh. Able to get around that.
Oh, great catch on the jump.
And he actually goes high this time,
Whoa.
and Rocco not able to punish.
No.
Oh, the water actually messed him up there, and he got back aired. All right.
A lot of stuff happened there.
Yeah, that's going to be game one, going in favor of Kurshaun. So I'm curious if we're going to see a switch back to the Meta Knight. I can't imagine that's a great matchup for MK, but it is the more practiced character for Rocco, so we'll see.
Either is Pit, to be honest. In my opinion.
All right, sticking with the Pit.
NickDistrict in the chat with a solid blank face emoji.
Oh, you already got it open. Okay. I'll pull up bracket then. All right, so game two here on small battlefield. Rocco just bringing down the space. Although you're trying to trap Pac-Man here with you, but who's really trapped with who? Kurshaun is going to try and box as much as he can here. Yeah, that neutral is doing so much work.
I mean, he's just getting outboxed. They're playing a pretty solid neutral, but if I'm wrong, I believe Pac-Man has better airspeed. Is that not, am I wrong about that? Oh, just a little late.
Sure.
On the side B, almost.
This is looking a little bit closer than last game, but then Kurshaun finds that neutral air, and you got to get off ledge. Oh, he's able to just with a roll. Oh, that actually worked! Ah, but he wasn't able to get much out of it. I think he was looking for a drag down there, but he got forward air instead of neutral air. Whoa. Yep, good stalling, trying to shark with the up air, finds the dash attack. Yeah, looking much better than game one.
With grab.
Great roll by Kurshaun. Where's that hydrant going? Oh, it just disappeared.
I will say it is better than many other reflectors, just because of having multiple jumps. You can have a lot more leniency.
Yeah, there's a big mix-up game with it, but that side B, it's not going to get him back to stage.
Yeah, stealing his pit's a little embarrassing. Oh!
All right, reflecting the apple. Kurshaun thought he was directly above, so it would have gone over, but not quite.
No. It's a little at the side.
So again, this game looking a lot more even than the first one. Yeah, Rocco just trying to get off this platform. He is stuck in the air, but he fights his way down. Ooh, catches a jump.
Oh,
catches the attempt to side B.
Jumps!
That's it.
What an edge guard. You know what? That was some Meta Knight stuff. That's what that was.
That's the experience of playing Meta Knight.
That was some Meta Knight stuff. That was great. Hey, Playground, are you watching? That's the stuff you should be doing, man.
Oh, we got the Bell F smash, though.
That was a crazy edge guard, and he's got all the momentum on his side. Kurshaun does have Bell. What a reflect.
Yep. And then, oh, actually interrupting his charge with the arrow from all the way on the other side. And it feels like Rocco might not have the greatest sense of what's going to break the hydrant. I think he shot that arrow thinking it would break it, but nah, you got to be
couldn't
like
pick up the
50%, something like that. Ooh, there's the F smash, but not able to punish.
It's crazy that wasn't a true punish.
No.
Did you notice? He had to poke him.
Yeah, Rocco just trying to fight his way through the hydrant. He's choosing to poke it instead of trying to jump over it. He doesn't want it to be behind him.
Yeah.
It seemed like Kurshaun had the neutral get up, just not the spacing there.
He's played well against around the Bell,
Yeah, and I
at
feel
least in game 2.
yeah, if you're Rocco now, the problem is, on one hand, you're up, so you want to play a little bit more defensively, but on the other hand, I mean, then you're just letting Pac-Man charge. So he's still trying to fight his way in, even though he's got such a big lead. Forward tilt.
Kurshaun can't take the stock off, though. Bell catches the roll.
Gets another F tilt, but it's still not going to kill. Oh!
He's good.
He's fine, he's fine. Well-timed neutral get up.
Yep. Wow.
He just keeps getting F tilted. And it's
Yeah,
not.
that'll do it.
Okay. Yeah,
That's not safe. Arrow on the stage.
tried to get up aggressively. I think wanted to poke Kurshaun with the arrow so he couldn't follow up, but Kurshaun was able to shave in time. Oh, he's got the glass.
Yeah, he's got it.
Nah, didn't do anything with it.
Sometimes it's just best to get it out of your hand instead of think about it too much.
I think it's Pit. Theoretically, you could play like
Yeah,
super defensive with down B and arrow, but I don't know about
you
that.
could do some crazy stuff, but this isn't training mode, right?
Yes,
You got to
yeah.
think about too much.
I don't even mean to get the combos. I just mean to deny the fruit from.
It's true,
from
but you know, you've denied yourself of the aerials. So.
that's true. Yeah. Oh no! Oh, he's not fine. He was going for the trampoline, and then Kurshaun did another up B to put it somewhere else.
Terrible timing to go down. Misses the tech, and to be honest, I don't blame him for missing the tech because I didn't think he'd get hit, and he certainly didn't either.
Yeah,
That's
really,
unfortunate.
really hard to challenge that side B in any way. It's got the armor on it. It eats everything.
That's tough stuff. I think that's gonna be it for me. It is 9 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a break, but I think you got it from here. You're pretty good commentator, I think.
Thank you very much. Means a lot.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening. I don't know who we got next, but enjoy the ride.
Yeah. All right, we're going to be moving on to... Oh, also post socials down there. Follow them on Twitter. And then we're going to be going to one of our winner's quarters sets. So that was one of our winner's quarters. So Kurshaun making it to winner's side top 8. Looks like we're going to be having Waluigi and Squid Plumber going up. Yeah, so Squid Plumber, he's finally back on the Belmonts after his month of messing around with Byleth. I think realized that wasn't really getting him anywhere. Even though it was definitely improving by the end of it. He made it top 8. So finally back with the Belmonts. However, interestingly, because he's been going Byleth, his results have been lower. So he got seeded really low today. And then got a win over SLASHY. It was Game 3, last hit, ridiculous set. I saw it off stream. And then currently in winner's quarters here against Waluigi. And I've got Scabs joining me.
What's good, Badger?
Doing all right. How about you?
We'll say good and move on.
All right. So we've got Waluigi, Squid Plumber, winner's quarters.
Me for Summit. All right, this is how it is.
True.
Also, I want to point out that this man committed to Byleth. Like, he committed to picking this character up and trying to work on it, and then he immediately went like 2-2, 3-2, 4-2. Summit campaign came out. We're back on the friggin'.
It was interesting. He
nonsense.
finally made it into top 8 with the Byleth.
Yep.
And then that was the last tournament.
Back in the pocket.
He's
Because he recognized
He's
that
like-
his Summit votes are going to be gone because people are going to clown on him for going 2-2 and trying to get into Summit.
There we go, yeah. All right, so continuing the Summit campaign, I think he wants to get as deep in bracket as possible so you can have that Me for Summit showing as much as possible.
All right, so what we doing? Stadium 2, most likely. So this is going to be the classic Belmont versus Snake.
Yeah, I think what's interesting is I'm pretty sure Waluigi is what killed the Byleth. This was the last
Yes.
player he lost to with the Byleth.
I would not be surprised. This looked awful the last time we did it with Byleth.
So yeah, going back to Richter, giving you a little bit more, or at least for him, he's a little more comfortable with this kind of spacing against a character like Snake, I think. Like, you're able to keep a lot more distance here with these projectiles, and it's just they're going to be throwing a lot of stuff at each other.
Speaking of throwing a lot of stuff right there, already getting a full stage control is Waluigi, and I think that's kind of what we're going to want to see here. Both these characters are proficient ledge trappers, so it's going to really be who can force advantage harder to start the match off and start with their opponent all the way across stage at edge.
Yeah, so interestingly, Waluigi very up in this head-to-head, 10-1 record.
Jesus.
However, the only set that Squid Plumber has won was the last one that he played with Belmonts. So that's a good sign, but right now he's down by a lot.
Full stage control right there from Waluigi, and that's kind of the difference between these two characters is that Squid wants to play at mid-distance. He wants to play in a range where he can threaten with his aerials. Waluigi, it's dash attack range or full stage. He doesn't care.
Yeah, and PS2 in Game 1, I mean, this is so often just the default, let's go PS2, but in this matchup, against Snake, I mean, I feel like this character loves having all this space.
Why subject yourself to this?
Yeah.
I mean, even if you also want to camp, why subject yourself to stage with a lower ceiling where you can get up tilted earlier?
Yeah, I feel like Snake can just camp from further away.
Point blank range axe, beautiful right there.
It's gonna be painful.
Just run up immediate forward tilt, but great down there right there from Squid, getting himself the heck out of dodge. Speaking of dodge, air dodging directly through that axe. Have to do it again. No, great TI right there from Waluigi. The no option. Oftentimes the right spot.
Squid has evened this up. Now that he's controlling the center of the stage, Waluigi has been caught here in this corner, and he's eating so much damage. Ooh, what a snipe.
Eating the stock, too, right there was Squid. And really, this is the difference maker, is that, yes, Squid is going to lose neutral against Waluigi when Waluigi's at massive distance. But when Waluigi wants to go ahead and get a kill, and he has to run in, then Squid can beast.
He does find it there with the up tilt, just catches Squid Plumber dropping the shield.
And the axe too, I don't think he has another jump, so he just has to land aggressively. And it is getting him nowhere. Just immediate upbeat, get me out of the corner, please. I want center stage. A little bit of stage control, please.
Yeah, Squid is waiting out these air dodges. He's really tracking Waluigi at disadvantage very well. But we're back to neutral now.
Great position with the fire right there. And then gets the forward smash. Not quite going to finish off the stock. Snake is a heavy character. Tossing out the axe, though, and catching the initial dash of Waluigi, because Waluigi, again, he feels pressured. He feels like he wants to go in.
Yeah, there's the falling there into the up special. Not quite.
Now, this character's going to live to 200.
Yeah. That Belmont up special especially is such a fake kill move.
Yeah. Especially considering that Squid very much likes to use as a get-off-me tool in neutral. He messed up that back air right there. He was trying to hit with the tip of the toes so that it was disjointed, so that the hurt box manipulation makes it safe, but no such luck and gets grabbed instead.
Yeah, that back throw is going to finish out the stock. It really felt like Waluigi was bringing it back, and he had potential to bring it back even more. But now he's got to make up a stock disadvantage, and at this point, Squid Plumber can play a lot more patient. But he still kind of seems to be choosing to go in there and scrap.
Oh, tons of damage right there, but able to fall back down. Shield poked, though, by that holy water.
Yeah, there's the up tilt. Excellent pressure right now. I mean, but a little overzealous on that down tilt.
Aggressive option from ledge. Gets Squid Plumber back some stage control here, but we're still in that neutral spot where neither one of them really wants to commit to anything. Max distance getting away with that forward tilt 1 on shield, too. That is, like, super unsafe.
Yeah, finds that dash stack in, and once again, Waluigi is in the corner. This is where he's been caught basically all game.
Axe catches him too. This is looking dire here for Waluigi.
Yep, going for that down tilt again, but Snake is able to get all the way over there with that dash stack.
That's hilarious. Just when you think that the tether is going to save you from Nikita, that tool is merciless, my friend.
Yeah, he's just trying to mix it up however he can, but at this point, the strategy seems to just be get on ledge as quickly as possible, just so it's not even a factor.
Platform drop to the back air right there to get through. Nikita arcing towards the edge, even catches the standard get up. That's so disheartening. And then catches the real attempt with the tether recovery. So now this is still a bit of a hill to climb, but if any player in the region could do it, it is Waluigi. He's one of the more patient players here with this Snake.
Yeah, Snake is...
I say that, and then he runs in. He just ran. I call him patient, he just runs straight into the wall.
He did his best to prove you wrong.
He did, exactly. Like, low percentage, grenade camp? No, me get the grab. Nope.
All right, so Waluigi is going to be going up, or no, Squid Plumber is going to be going up 1-0. He looked very solid in that game. I mean, he was just able to keep Waluigi in disadvantage for so long. And it felt like whenever he ended up on the ledge, he was able to just like pick a quick aggressive option and get off. So Waluigi was not really able to do the same thing to him. He wasn't able to keep him in the corner.
No, didn't really see too many up smashes at edge whatsoever. It just felt like a couple aggressive options from Squid Plumber was enough to dissuade Waluigi from challenging him. That's definitely not the tack we want to see him take. But we are already in the corner, and this is a bad way to start game 2. Reversal there from Waluigi with the forward tilt, though.
There's that, that sideways, or the backwards cross is such a great anti-ledge trap tool because it just puts this clock, like, there's a moment where you're not going to be able to be standing there, and that's the moment where I'm going to get up.
True. I'd like to see Waluigi try to go ahead and actively parry it because it's slow moving enough where you can react to that. So if you can go ahead and get, like, that parry off, it becomes a much less menacing threat.
Absolutely. So, trying to jump away in space with these forward airs.
I don't know if that down tilt keeps shield poking. Oh, he didn't stand or get up into it, thank God. That's definitely... Oh, he didn't get the turnaround, though. Waluigi, he just feels like he's a frame or two off in multiple situations.
There's just so many things being... Oh, and gets caught with the holy water into the up smash. That's... Squid Plumber taking the lead in game 2. Even though this is kind of a dire head-to-head, he's looking to make a statement. I think I've figured this matchup out.
I mean, you said that he won the last one in this matchup, so I am not surprised given the performance that Squid's been putting on right now.
Yeah, but I mean, you lose 9 in a row, even if you get 1, that's still you still got to be thinking about it, right?
Yeah, that is still a problem. That is still a dominant performance right there from Waluigi, but so far we are not seeing it.
No. And that actually, I think a bit of a bait with the backwards cross, because then he threw an aggressive option before the cross was anywhere close to coming back, but he does get caught by that up tilt.
Dash attack versus down tilt. It just feels like it's a battle of the burst options all of a sudden here. Both players just squaring up all the way across stage, but I like this, what Squid's doing. He's standing on that platform so that he can get like long traveling holy water right there, and then he can platform drop at the fair if Waluigi decides to try to claim space. So he's claiming a lot, or putting on a lot of pressure from long distance.
Indeed.
Oh, he just used a jump here. This is an awkward spot. Has to just eat that axe to go up, be even higher.
Yeah, he's going as high as he can, and he's able to find his way down. Ducks under the F tilt.
Yeah, that's nonsense right there. That's some hurtbox manipulation due to the dash attack. That cross goes through grenades. I see why that's frustrating.
That's the little cross that could right there. Just barreling through everything.
And you cannot punish that down tilt. Just looks like Snake lacks the speed to get up there. And look at the knowledge, too, from Squid. He went onto that platform knowing that the grenade wasn't going to explode and kill him.
Exactly, yeah. So many projectiles flying. How is Waluigi going to get around this? He gets grabbed, and that's a stock. Squid one stock away, making it into winner's top 8 on the return of his Belmont.
Dash attack there from Waluigi, though, so trying to go ahead and start this comeback with a barrage of projectiles. And Nikita has really been eliminated, though, by that holy water. Speak the devil, Nikita off stage, not going to connect, and now the fade back air, and Squid piling on percentages. Waluigi forced to go high, but not really getting back safely. Still gets clipped a little bit.
Yeah, and yeah, again, this cross is doing so much work here at the ledge.
It just feels like that ledge trapping from Waluigi.
And the ladder's actually going to do it. Squid Plumber's got the win, 2-0.
What a dominant performance from Squid Plumber. Despite the bad matchup spread between him and Waluigi, not necessarily the character matchup spread, it just felt like he was able to clean that one up without too much muss or fuss.
He looked very comfortable there. And I'm wondering, I feel like I haven't seen Waluigi around. Like, he was at the last local, but I feel like there was kind of a gap there. And I wonder if during that time, Squid's gotten a little bit more matchup knowledge.
Part of the reason why Squid won that is because he's got the power up in chat too. We got Squid Godmama, Squid Mama, and Squid's
we got the whole
Squid
family and
here.
extended
Exactly.
family. Yeah.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna leave you for real quick. I gotta go get something to drink. I'll see if I can't find another commentator for the next set for you, though.
All right. Sounds good. Scabs' Twitter is down there as always. All right. So we're gonna be moving on to another winners quarter set. It's gonna be either. All right, looks like it's going to be ZD and Train. So Train, a visitor, Samus player from Ontario, I want to say, somewhere in Canada. Pretty sure it's Ontario. And he's a traveler, so I know he moves around a lot. He takes a lot of flights for the work that he does, and because of that, he just kind of pops up in regions all over the place. I was looking at his recent results, and I mean, he was at Let's Make Big Moves. I guess he happened to be in the area for that. I saw him at a Minnesota local, so he's, yeah, World Warrior Train. And right now, this week, he's here in MDVA. He got 5th at Xanadu, got wins over Cheddar and Dexter, really big performance. However, he did get 3-0'd by ZD, and that is the player who he's coming up against right now. Using this Samus, ZD going with the Fox pick, this is usually... usually considered to be one of Samus's harder, maybe even hardest matchup. And ZD has shown why. I mean, he's putting on a lot of pressure. He's got Train at the ledge. He's able to find his way through. Trying to get this ladder going with these up airs. And I'm being informed that he's also played ZD at the cave, and he lost that set as well. So already not a great record in this matchup, but he's fighting his way back right now. He was down by a lot, and he's been fighting his way back up. Oh, and actually just completely charging, and ZD got hit by that charge shot. Train is in the air. Oh, trying to do some tricky movement to get back on the stage, and he just gets F-smashed. And yeah, here in the corner, ZD is trying to keep up this pressure. It feels like Train is still content to run away even though he's down. Not really much of a way to approach Fox safely. You're just going to get whiff punished every single time. Ooh, the falling up air was such a nice option from ZD, and it gets him 76%. Train just does not really seem to have a way to counter hit a lot of the pressure that ZD is putting on. He's trying to use these bombs now to put a little bit of stuff in the way, but I mean, he's not getting like pressure out of it. He's just kind of delaying ZD inevitably getting to him. There's the missiles coming up. Train deep off stage, finds his way back. The down tilt not going to take the stock quite yet. The next one will. Actually using the Zair. And he gets the uppy out of shield. That's going to even up the stocks. Train still down by a lot. The up smash is going to come out. ZD is up a full 2 stocks to 1. Finds a grab and an up throw. Ooh, gets a good deal of damage, and he catches the jump too. Train has no jump. He's off stage, but he's able to use that tether to get back to stage before he takes any more damage. So finding it up air. Naring into the bomb. And yeah, right now, Train's got a long way to go if he wants to get himself back into this game, and he's getting grabbed. I mean, ZD is content to take those grabs. Conventional wisdom is that you can shield a lot against Fox, because the grab doesn't have that high reward, but you still take it whenever you can get it, especially when you're up by this much. You're just adding more and more %. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Good patience by Train, although it doesn't punish it. Alright. Finds an up throw again. Just putting Train in these bad positions and trying to find a kill off of it. Because when they're shielding every time, oh, but he catches the F smash. Catches Train trying to jump around the ledge. All right, ZD taking a very comfortable game 1. Didn't really feel like Train was threatening him at all. And we're going to see what adjustments he can make. Although, in this matchup, this is pretty tough. Yeah, sticking with the Dark Samus doesn't have a secondary for this situation, doesn't seem like it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so taking out to Smashville, a little bit less room. I feel like the big problem here, though, was that Train was stuck in disadvantage for so long. I feel like this just kind of exacerbates that issue. But right now, he's got a lot of control. Oh, getting laddered a bit here by ZD. Not able to find much after that. Getting caught trying to dare the shield. Feels like Train is he's utilized that up B out of shields to pretty good results. But ZD sneaks his way around the backer, tries to get an F smash. That's been a very effective option for him so far. Oh, the nair catching the jump. Not able to punish that up B. Here's another grab. He is totally fine with taking those. And just pressuring with back air after back air. But he gets back aired himself. And Train actually does have a lead here in this game, which he did not see anything even close to a lead in game 1. Oh, ZD going way off stage. This is putting himself in a bad position. Train playing ultra defensive. He wants to hold on to this stock as much as possible. Oh, but he just goes for an F smash. Oh, the bomb stops the up smash under seal. ZD getting a little bit desperate, but he finds that up smash. Oh, it didn't kill? I looked away. I looked at chat. I thought he was dead. Oh, but the ledge trump back there is going to finish it off. ZD has evened up the stocks. Back here on... Yeah, trying to... I feel like on this stage, whoever has control of that middle platform. Yeah, and ZD throwing him onto the platform so he can get this ladder. That's 70% off a grab. Don't ever tell me Fox gets bad reward out of grab again. That is a myth. Finding that falling fair. And yeah, suddenly this game is all ZD. He had not been touched until that up he had a shield. There's a down angle left tilt. Gets caught with the back air. Able to side B his way back. I feel like Train is dropping those on the ledge instead of directly past them. And that up smash is going to take it. ZD's found the lead once again. There's the dash attack. Oh, the falling up air was really nice. Gets another one. And a huge back air. Train once again has completely evened up the stocks. But ZD gets that falling up air. Unable to get the third one. But he's got more. More up airs. Up air after up air. Nair into dash dash. He's racking up this damage so quickly. It feels like Train does not have room to breathe. His own counter pick is not looking so great in that regard. Runs right into that bomb. Going over. And yeah, CD trying to play patient and find his way in, but he gets caught by that that neutral B, that charge shot. And yeah, Train is playing super defensive. He knows that if he overextends even a little bit, he's going to be in a whole world of hurt. He might lose this set for it. Oh, but the Nair up smash, ZD finds those out of anything. And ZD takes the set 2-0. Game 1 was very strong win for ZD there, but Game 2 looking a little bit closer. Train was not, however, able to seal it out. And after that, that's going to send us to our next winner's quarter set. And our last one, which looks like it's going to be Gummy versus Dark. Gummy actually taking a 2-0 win over Dexter, and that was in Joker Wolf, apparently. So no weird counter picks or anything like that. So we're going to have two players who are not seeded to be in this winner's quarters are going to be going up against each other. Hey, welcome back, Scabs.
Sorry, I hate hopping in like mid-set. It always seems to ruin the flow.
Right, yeah. Well, we've got... I
Push
believe
it
this
off just a wee bit.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Trying to get centered here.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta get the whatchamacallit, the video production nonsense going.
Right.
All right, so we got Dark and who else?
Dark and Gummy.
Gummy,
So
all right.
Gummy taking a win over Dexter in the round before this, which is pretty big.
For sure, but is it big enough to overcome the terror that is MDVA's very own Dark?
We'll see. Yeah, Dark taking that upset win over NickDistrict in the round before, which he was not very happy about.
No, so that was actually the first time that Nick has lost to a snake.
I know, yeah. He was telling me about that right before the set, and I think that's the problem. You go in with that mentality if you can't let the streak break, and then you lose.
So now we've got a new challenger stepping up to the plate here, trying to stop Gummy's winner's run, and that is Dark. Dark, one of those players that you never know what you're going to get out of him. He definitely plays a little bit more of a wild snake. Compare that to like Gummy, who is just the most level-headed Joker you'll ever see. This man just doesn't mess up in neutral.
Yeah, I feel like he plays a very consistent game, but at the same time, he gets caught by some of those more wild options because he sort of like he's playing like one level deep, and then you do something crazy and he's not ready for it.
He can get a little bit mixed by that.
Speaking of getting mixed.
Yes, sir. The grenade into up air. Great confirm right there.
Yeah, Dark's got a huge lead, and when Snake is up by this much, this is already such a hill to climb.
Hit it back on the forward zone too. Immediately trying to establish stage control with the C4 planted at center stage. Just going to make it so difficult for Gummy to get those downward angled gun approaches. But getting dragged out of the cipher though, Gummy doing a good job of sharking Dark the second that he tries to take to the skies.
Yep, and Dark threatening with that forward air. He loves that move.
Oh yeah, the Dark special is either the Randy forward smash out of nowhere or the forward air off stage that works for absolutely no reason.
Yep. People are just not ready for it, and I mean right now Gummy has been playing pretty consistent. He's been able to rack up a good deal of damage without taking too much, but then Dark finds that back air, and suddenly the Arsene is out though.
It is no longer time to engage. Dark respects Arsene. He backs away. 2 grenade trades though, and those are really like the difference maker in this matchup. Because Dark can toss out that grenade frame 1, it makes it so that if you're just swinging with Arsene, you're not going to have him for too long.
No, it just drains it so quickly. Especially because as Arsene, those are the moments in which you... Oh, actually going for the up B. Those are the moments in which you want to get as close up as possible to get those back airs, those forward airs, those huge hits. But Snake able to take advantage of that. If you've gone for up air, oh, but he gets the up tilt to clean it up.
This is not looking close right now. It just feels like Gummy does not have an answer for the camping the Dark is doing a little bit. And he's choosing his moments perfectly as to when to go in.
Yeah.
So when he actually like gets a dash attack, yeah, it tends to rack up a bit of damage. But Gummy finally able to claim that first stock with the drag down into the up smash.
Yeah, this is looking very dominant. Gummy has been able to win this before. Dark is up 4-2 in the set count. I feel like this is one of those matchups where whoever takes that first stock, whoever goes up early is going to be able to take control of the game.
I can definitely see that. Arsene very nearly on deck too. So what I think we want to see here is we want to see Gummy go ahead and get a solid bit of damage on Dark before the Arsene activation so that he can threaten the kill with that resource.
Yeah, because that way you're not trying to rack up damage with the Arsene, and you're only going for the kill. And at that point, if there's a trade, that's fine. But this might not quite be kill percent.
He did get the sticky, but good air dodge right there by Gummy.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, you're only going to be killing with like a back air right at the ledge or a smash attack. So.
I don't even know if he'll be killing with the back air, considering the weight differential between the two characters.
And, okay, he finds the up smash, though, right on time because the Arsene disappeared frames after.
Perfect timing indeed here, though. We are in up tilt free percentage here. We'll just grab Dark. He committed to shield. Dark ran away and then just said, all right, I'll take it, I guess.
Yeah, but he up tilted a little bit early. Didn't quite get the neutral get up. And now, yeah, Gummy trying to weave his way around, trying not to commit too hard to anything, but he does commit with that dash attack.
Just do something. Just do something. You know you're going to drop the shield when Dark starts looking at you like that.
Yeah, I mean, just the stare down right there. Like, you're not sitting in the shield. You saw what I did last time. I grabbed it.
Sometimes the most powerful option is to do nothing at all.
Yeah, exactly.
In addition, like in those spots, that's kind of an oddity of the Ultimate Engine, where grounded movements are so bad because initial dashes are particularly long, that if you want to claim that middle amount of space, the easiest way to do that is to jump. Like it's weird how in this game, if you actually want to like go more than a couple steps, you have to jump it, because otherwise you're just caught in the initial dash for like 20 frames.
Yeah, I mean, some characters, unless you're trying to do like an instant dash attack or that kind of thing, even then. But like, Joker's not really going to be doing that, because that's going to trade more often than not with a grenade, and that's not a good place to be.
Alright, so out into Town and City, and this is a stage that Jokers tend to love. They can certainly exploit those narrow side blast zones. Meanwhile, Snake trying to kill with the up tilt off the top, not going to be as successful perhaps.
Trying to go for the forward air, wasn't quite off stage. This stage is such a playground for Joker. Like, you have all these platforms to jump around and move. But right now, Dark is...
He got caught with that? That is perfect spacing from Dark. I genuinely thought that platform was a little bit too high there, but I guess Joker just tall enough.
And Gummy probably had the same reaction as you, or just didn't know it was there in the first place, but he's threatening with these backers now. Getting some good damage on this attempt to come back.
As a problem, though, no Arsene just means that you're racking up damage, but it doesn't even deal that much from Joker for back air.
And once again, Dark has taken full control of this game. And now you've given him all this space with Town. He has so much room to run away.
So if I were Gummy and I was like super hard committing to win this game, I would use downward angled guns significantly more in this matchup. We saw that they destroyed the grenades, and they make it so that whenever Dark is trying to camp with 2 grenades on him, he no longer has a get out of jail free option. You just blow up both grenades, land, and then toss out an aerial.
Yeah, Dark is DIing the grab follow-ups very well. Definitely feels like he has some good experience in this matchup. Oh, yeah, trying to threaten with the back air. Dark right out of range. Gets that that overextension with the dash attack.
And he's just not falling into these obvious dash attacks. He does, however, fall into that obvious up smash.
Yeah, so the Arsene, once again, bringing it back, and then instantly it's going to be leaving us in just a moment here. There it goes. And yeah, here's the attempts at a down gun, but at that, you gotta be over him.
Yeah, exactly. You want to go ahead and use it when he's trying to set up the grenades so that the grenades explode on Snake, not so that they explode on you.
Because in a lot of matchups, you can just kind of do those down guns in place to try and catch people trying to run at you, but why would Snake run at you?
Exactly. So, this man is a patient. Yep. He is not trying to go ahead and practice his calisthenics. He's trying to practice some CQC later.
Ooh, trying to go for that tomahawk up tilt, but doesn't quite get it.
Dark trying to play that mid-range right there. C4 in another tricky spot. Great recognition. Gummy hasn't been caught with that yet. He's always done the roll when Dark tries to go ahead and get the key to full stage.
It seems like that that counter of Joker's, catches the air dodge with the down smash. Not killing just yet. But the up air is going to take it. I was going to say, it seems like the reflector blows up the grenade before sending it back, which is unfortunate.
That is. It makes it a little bit more difficult to counter Snake's defensive gameplay. And that platform actually intercepts the up smash. This is looking like a really solid counter pick for Gummy.
Yeah, Gummy is making use of all this space he has with Town. And look at how he's trying to play this, but Dark goes under with the dash attack. Oh,
That's always the worst, because you never know if you're going to have to tech it or not.
And at that percent, you're probably not taking it anyway.
And now just a single hit guns to get rid of the grenades. I'm digging this. Gummy recognizing that he has the lead and deciding that I don't want to play the game right now. We can talk in a few minutes.
Yeah.
4 minutes to be exact.
Yes, we've got time. And he's going to use all the time in the world, but it feels like if Dark gets in just once, I mean, that damage could be going up pretty quickly, but he's not getting in just once is the problem. Finds that up tilt, though.
double roll, but the dash attack not going to work out, so Gummy gets one of his own. Dark forced the ledge again. Does manage to get back to center stage, though, so we haven't really seen Gummy have a ton of success in these ledge trappings. But on the flip side, we haven't seen really Dark get too much out of him either.
No, we haven't.
Great parry. That's brave.
It's one of those pairs where you got to wonder. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say it was intentional, but, like, was he just dropping shield at that moment?
Now, Dark, I like this. Like, even though you're down a percent, do not approach the Arsene.
Yeah, there is just no point. You'll have time later.
Arsene very nearly gone here, so the risk is finally been averted. But again, Dark trying to get that neutral air dodge out to land safely, and he is unable to do so.
Gummy has successfully called out that option a few times, and usually with that down smash, it's so fast it hits on both sides, and even if he tries to mix you up with the cross-up, it's just not going to work in that situation.
Yeah, basically, Snakes are always going to rely on B reversing and wave bouncing those neutral Bs and side Bs to try to, or excuse me, neutral Bs and down Bs to try to mix up where they're going to land. But if you can just have a character that's as mobile as Joker and you can post up in that area, usually you can either dash or jump to cover all options.
Exactly, yeah.
So perhaps what we need to see is Dark being less greedy with his recoveries and going to edge more.
Definitely could be an option. Over here on small battlefield, yeah, just bringing the space down. Joker is going to have to be in range of grenade throws now because the grenade just goes the whole stage.
And then he just goes down gun 3 to 4 times on the platforms.
Yeah, Gummy is, he is, you know, normally I would not call him a campy player, but if he feels like he has to shoot the gun, he will shoot the gun.
Darker's definitely trying to intercept off that up smash.
Yeah, and this is so tough to get around. He actually died.
He held out.
Probably.
No way that killed.
No. And this is starting just like the last two games where Gummy is done by a ton. Oh, the trap with the double grenade. This is just, there's so much stuff to worry about.
So many problems at this point here for Gummy. He has to find some kind of an opening here, and it has to count. I feel like damage is not what he's looking for. He needs to stock off of this Arsene. But
Yeah.
Dark's percentages is so low, and Gummy's keeps climbing.
Arsene is, okay, he got a counter out of it, but now it's gone. Finds an F smash, not going to kill. Might have if he had the Arsene. There's the down air. Oh, nice spot dodge on the up tilt. That is bold to go for that.
And great use of the B reverse right there with the C4 positioning.
Oh!
And then Dark reels back in the chair a little bit. A bit of self-harm there, an unforced error to lose that stock.
Yeah, he thought he was cooking. He burnt it a little bit.
Just a wee bit right there.
As well as burning himself with that C4. Oh, the clank is so scary.
The
What
Snake
do you do
special,
after?
just spot dodge up tilt immediately.
Yep.
Up smash coming out. Yep, there we
Wow.
go. The unsafe aerial on shield has Dark one stock away from walking away with this win here in Winner's Quarters.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Gummy make his way down from a big deficit in the last game. Is he going to be able to do it again? That's the question. Without all this space to run around, without all this space to force Dark to come to you, Dark does not have to commit as much as he was committing in that last game.
But now we're kind of seeing what Joker can do for you here. He is just pressuring Dark relentlessly here. He hasn't really had the opportunity to set up his grenades, and when he has, usually the downward angle guns have just been blowing up the camp attempts.
Yeah, Gummy is taking this very methodically. He realizes that this is his last chance if he wants to make his way back in. Great roll.
And roll away, too.
Oh, finds that down smash on the second place. We got a back throw. He is really trying to threaten off stage, but that means that the ledge trap has been reversed now. He's able to find his way back.
Good use of the B-reverse right there to back off. Dark recognized that maybe running in, or jumping in specifically against this character is not the best option.
All right, he got a lot of damage with those two side Bs, but the Arsene is going to be leaving us yet again, which means it's just going to be good old Joker trying to take on Snake here. Gets the, he got the forward air one, but wasn't ready to follow up. And this is a tough spot. Finds the back throw, though.
And really, this is just Dark did not need a dash attack right there. Gummy was just playing really patiently and just forced Dark in a little bit. Got a little bit too antsy here.
Wrapped him
chase.
right out of the
Oh,
down smash mix. Yeah, and the roll, he just got baited into that by the up smashes.
Rebel's Guard not going to activate, but the roll into the up smash. The ledge traps finally came in clutch for Dark, and that is a 2-1 victory.
Yep. Dark sealing the game and the set out, making his way into winners top 8. He's going to be taking on Kurshaun.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
So Kurshaun on the other side of the winner's bracket there. So we no longer doing the flex best of 8?
I don't think so. I think it's
Okay.
just going to be, we're just doing full, all of top 8 is best of 5 is, I think, what the announcement was that I heard.
Gotcha. Yeah, I wanted to double check right there because I know there's been some changes in how we do our productions there.
Yeah, there's been a lot of experiments, and I guess just right now deciding to go with the straightforward top 8 is best of 5, although top 8 instead of top 6 as they used to do it.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
So I'm looking forward to, I think it's either next weekend or the weekend after that, we're going to try a couple different rule sets too. Got to go ahead and mix things up here because if there's ever a chance to experiment, it's at the grind.
There we go. I heard something about Hazards On. Maybe?
I want it so bad. Hazards On is just a phenomenal rule set purely because people get to experience some jank.
Yeah, I mean, you got the funny moving platforms. I was going back, I watched a Smash 4 set for the first time in a while, and I saw that the town platform was moving up and down, and I was like, I completely forgot that it did that. I was just like, I was blown away. I was like, whoa.
I mean, at the very least, it gets us out of the warm confines of PS2.
Yes.
It's like, I would, if I was to be honest, I would put Hazards on PS2 in that rule list. It's like, if y'all want it, you can have it.
Yeah, I dare you.
Please, make my night.
Yeah, but I mean, with some of the characters, we got a Snake on that stage, you just run away, throw grenades, and all
True,
the...
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can definitely be a ruinous stage, but I mean, the old Smashville platform coming back there, so there's going to be a lot of characters that can take advantage of that jank. Got to go ahead and get the TNC platforms, as you mentioned, moving.
Yep.
I'm even more of a fan. Like, I am old school. Bring back Halberd. Halberd hazards on.
That
It's
is...
like, if you actually get hit by those hazards, you're bad or your opponent set it up.
right. Yeah, that would be a real throwback.
Or Yoshi's Brawl.
I love Yoshi's Brawl. That was legal in a few... like at the very beginning of the game, I loved taking people to that
People
stage.
hate it because they can't adapt to slants. Look where you are standing, sir.
Exactly. No, I really love that stage. I still have it on the random on my Switch at home just to mess with people because I like it. All right, so we're going to be getting into winter semis. ZD versus Squid Plumber.
So Squid Plumber continuing his run for his Summit campaign. He's going to see if he's going to run into a bit of a speed bump here in Shaw Gaming's very own ZD.
Yeah, newly picked up this new team, Shaw.
Yeah, exactly. Both ZD and Matador, so a couple players in the region getting picked up.
Yeah, finds that drag down Nair into the up special to start the thing off. Yeah, this up out of shield doing a lot of work for Squid. This is one of those head-to-heads where I don't even need to look at it because I know it's...
ZD wins.
ZD has won the vast majority of the time. Squid Plumber's got a couple, I believe.
He does, but he is, I don't want to say out of practice with this character. He has been playing more Byleth than Richter, and if he is not on his best, it's going to be difficult for him to take this one. And we're already seeing why. The drag downs continuing to just drag him across the stage. Side B into the back here. The combo confirms from ZD are always on point.
Yeah, even though it might not, he might be a little out of practice with this, it is looking very solid. I mean, he already got 2 wins on formerly PR players with it. Gets the up out of shield, but gets dragged down. Oh, good timing on the roll.
Has to use the double jump and the air dodge is easy to get around that projectile, but he does manage to do so.
Wow.
Now he's in an awkward spot here, and this is exactly what you want to see if you are a Squid Plumber, but cannot connect with either of the aerials and has to back off.
Yeah, that tether was surely the maximum possible distance. And
Own tools against him.
ZD is definitely, you can tell he's played against Squid many a time because he's caught that the holy water multiple times off his shield now.
Oh, he missed the forward smash. Squid Plumber had the right option.
That missed. He jumped and he
There's no
instantly
option.
realized I should not have jumped.
Exactly. Cannot punish the Firefox, though, it looks like. So Squid Plumber gets the back air instead. And look at that. After an early stock for ZD, Squid Plumber manages to draw even after only 10%. And then he draws it all the way back with a great combo.
Yeah, he's actually got a percent lead now, but that neutral air is going to eat away at it.
Look at that percent lead he had. Well, I think it's
No
about
more.
to go away.
Still up by 10.
Yeah, ZD's
It's one
combo
Fox
game,
move.
Not a point all of a sudden.
Alright. He's back here in the corner. ZD is just putting a lot of pressure just in where he's positioning himself in neutral.
And part of it is because he knows that Squid Plumber really has one out of shield option in that up B.
Yep.
So if his pressure is at all consistent, then he just doesn't have to worry about it.
Yeah, you've got one thing to worry about. As long as you're out of the range of that, you're fine. Oh, there's those nairs. ZD finding the grab. Oh, the drag down. He got the roll in.
That is nonsense. ZD rolled back before Squid Plumber even inputted the option and had the smash attack ready.
Yeah,
that was nuts.
That was one of those I am in your head right now reads. Oh, but he's going to die to that whip on the ledge. All right, trying to pressure with these down airs. But yeah, gets a bead. Kind of reminiscent of matches we've seen of ZD playing against the Little Max in this region, where if he does anything that's not true, he just gets upbeat out of it. But this is,
luckily that was all. Yeah, there was no opportunity for Squid Plumber to hit any buttons in that entire time.
Yep.
We switched to a turn-based combat for just a moment, and it was clearly ZD's turn. Yeah.
It's like one of those like active time games. Like his bar finished loading up, he's like, all right, now I'm gonna do 6 things.
He just missed the quick time event like 4 times in a row.
Right,
That's all it was.
Ooh, gets up, goes in. That's such
He rolled in again.
Yeah.
He rolled in again, and ZD wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, I mean, ZD doing that little feint forward, he just does that initial dash in, but then instead of continuing in that direction, just runs right back. Knows that if you see him moving in, your subconscious is going to go, oh, I should roll in to be far away from him.
You thought he was reacting, but in reality, it was a bluff.
Indeed.
All right, so Squid Plumber, I mean, that was definitely within his grasp.
Absolutely.
He had the ability to go ahead and win that game. It just felt like ZD had one cutscene combo, and then the match just seemed to slip out of Squid's hands. In neutral, though, it looked like he was competing.
Yeah, and this is a best of 5, so we've got plenty of time for adaptations and whatnot.
And now ZD does not want to engage. A couple optimal lasers, like maybe you run me this time. Maybe can we change places for just a minute?
Yep. But there it is. ZD this time ready for the attempts to up B out of shield. Or up B out of the combo, rather. F tilt as the combo extension. Into
Oh,
the
you're
shine.
just dead, aren't you? Oh no, great DI from Squid. He actually understood that he had to hold out from that shine spike so that he could get the proper angle for the up B.
Yeah, really nice angle to get back, but he's still taking a world of hurt from this pressure that ZD is putting on him in the corner.
I'm stunned that he didn't get down smash there.
Me too.
Or there.
Yeah, he was able to get up just in the nick of time. ZD was not quite in position for it. Bunch of F tilts, projectiles coming out, but ZD does not fall for any of it. He does fall for that grab, though.
Waiting out the invuln right there and then dying a little bit early was ZD.
That is so loud.
Yeah, he lets you know every time he hits you.
Yeah, you'll watch like an 8-player match if the only sound you'll hear if Richter is in the match is him yelling. Oh, but the nair into the up smash right there from ZD. And stocks are completely even, so is the percent. Not for long.
Yeah, that's always the problem here, is as soon as you get a little bit of that invuln, it's time to throw yourself at the enemy. And speaking of throwing yourself at the enemy right here, Squid has been playing perfectly at mid-distance, and look at the lead he built up.
And yeah, he threw that that cross there to give him a little bit of protection, and ZD still tried to combo him, but he just got caught by it.
Oh,
this is
Squid
not a good
Plumber.
spot, though.
He should know better than to try to shield grab Fox after he gets his shield tapped, though.
Don't do that.
Yeah, he's tried it like a couple times where just every single time ZD's hitting more buttons. We all know that ZD loves hitting that green button.
Yeah, he's never shielding after the option.
No, it is always more buttons.
Because
Or
even
not.
as Fox, I mean, your out of shield is like you have options out of shield, but it's sometimes better to just dash back in that situation.
Great angle right there from ZD with the up B.
Barely got around that.
Great pivot
Nice
too from
grab.
Squid. And that's actually going to take the kill. The lightness of Fox coming in, playing a big role right there.
I like that throwing the cross in the other direction is the one option, the one move that you can do while the opponent has respawn invincibility, where it might actually hit them because it takes so long to come back.
Now, I'm curious if ZD's going to figure out the answer to this, like these aggressive ledge options that Squid's doing. Because he's basically getting up for free because he's doing things like drop down holy water or reverse cross.
Or that get-up attack that we saw, although that time ZD just running under him, he saw he was getting a little bit too comfortable with those neutral short hops, and he punished him accordingly.
Oh, the wrong direction on the axe, and that's going to allow ZD to get back for free. That is a big mistake right there. And these mid percentages, you know that Squid is trying to force ZD to the corner and just pummel him.
Squid looking a little jittery. He did that up B super early and then threw out a very bad directional air dodge. He didn't take too much punishment for it, and he's continuing the pressure here on the side of the ledge.
It does also look like ZD's shines have been a little bit off. Like, have
Yeah.
you noticed that where he shines to like break tumble, but he does it a little bit above where the projectiles are, so he doesn't actually get advantage out of them?
It's a weird timing. I mean, reflectors and counters in this game, the way that they like stop you, it just makes it kind of unintuitive to use sometimes.
Agreed. So ZD had a dangerous percent so far. Squid unable to land the big hit.
Oh, rolling it again. He
He's
lived
rolled
though.
it 5 times in a row, and ZD's got like 3 out of those.
Yeah, ZD has completely scouted that habit now. Yeah, just playing around a little bit too much at ledge. ZD scaring him into picking some not great options there and finishing him off with a down smash.
Yeah, it just feels as though you could get maybe 1 or 2 of those regrabs with the aggressive options there, but when you start showing your hand time and time again, ZD's going to find a way to punish it. All right, so let's see here. Are we going to stick on the same stage, you think? Or do you think we're going to go into something like Town?
I feel like he's just going to go PS2 again. I mean, both of those games have looked very good. Town, you're giving Fox too much space to get out of the... although it is technically shorter, but I mean, PS2 with this platform layout, I think is a lot nicer for Richter.
I can definitely see that.
It just gives you these little spots where you can just set up shop onto the platform and be like, all right, come to me now. Whereas with Town, it's more inconsistent because they're always moving around.
CD being very patient all of a sudden to start this game off. A lot of just empty hopping in place and just looking at Squid Plumber.
Yeah, trying to be a little more staccato with his rhythm, I feel like.
I think that's staccato.
It's working out.
There's a good, whatchamacallit, good use of musical notation to describe the man's playstyle.
Yeah, gets caught by the F tilt though. And with that back air. How is he going to get off this ledge? Yeah, drop shield a little bit early, gets caught by that, another forward tilt.
He actually air dodged into that. That was sick.
And he was trying to get a combo out of it, but just wasn't quite sure what to do with it until it was hesitated a little bit.
I don't know anybody in the game that would know what to do in that spot.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I did that? Damn, I'm nice.
That is some, like, you got to do some crazy custom combo stuff at that point. But if you're not ready to, then, yeah.
Gets the dash attack into the drag down, pull him back up, but yeah, I got the get off me tool.
It's been working more. ZD has not been respecting it like he was in the last game.
Now kind of swinging a lot here is Squid Plumber. He knows that he's got ZD on the ropes. And he just barely misspaced that down smash. I think he had the timing correct. So if he had that spacing properly, I think ZD might have just been dead at 50.
Oh, catches that roll into the shield just with that dashing back and forth and finding that grab.
Missed tech though, down, assuming up air, not quite going to finish the stock, and then immediately retreating the ledge is Squid.
Yeah, the tech game has been an issue for Squid. He's either not teching it or he's rolling in, and he's getting caught for both of them.
But he's not getting caught for that up B, that's for dang sure. He has been leaning on that one so far.
Yeah, I mean, ZD's down by a ton right now. That forward throw is not going to kill.
If I was Squid, I would have gone off stage with the down air right there. Let's trade.
True, that would have been fire. Instead, he's going to call with the back throw. He does not die.
Don't worry, that move doesn't kill.
Does everything else. And
Up tilt nearly takes the stock.
I like the option. It's so quick, and there it is again.
I think ZD's starting to get a little frustrated. I think you can see
I saw the hand go up.
Yeah, exactly.
The second you start seeing the hand go up, that's the indication.
Yeah, what? I got hit by what nonsense?
Yes, you did. But he does get a stock back, finally sealing it out. Squid was living so long. He was just playing very well around the kill confirms and forcing him to find like a straight up option.
Oh no, ZD has punished an up B. Alert the press.
Uh-oh. And he got so much damage out of it. Oh, Squid kept his jump. Okay.
I love the optimal lasers, though.
Me too.
That's definitely one of those is like, listen, you can do whatever you want. I just need my percent.
There it is.
There's it. Beautiful.
Tracking him perfectly. That was the, he got like hit scan on that.
93% off of those two strings, by the way.
Uh-huh. I mean, really 80 and then a bunch of lasers.
Hey, they were optimal for a reason.
Yeah, look at the laser game. He has completely started abusing it. He can just rack up that damage. He can get him right into kill confirm %. But now Squid knows he's looking for the kill confirm, so he just waits for the nair.
But the hands are coming up again.
Oh.
ZD is not pleased at all by the fact that he's just getting upbeat constantly.
Down air.
No, he DI'd away. He DI'd away.
Okay.
That's frustration. Anytime you see a Fox just let a Randy up smash rip like completely without any prediction.
Not happy. And he missed the back air. Okay, okay. Does get the down smash. ZD's got one more chance.
Up B is fresh though.
Oh. Great parry, but doesn't get quite far in enough.
I said up B was fresh, and the first one takes the game.
Good call. that was beautifully predicted by Scams there.
It's like anytime you know that when you come out of the Angel platform, all of your stale move queue is refreshed. So when you have those options that can sometimes kill, but are more often used to pressure shield or to rack up damage, you have to be aware. You need to give Squid Plumber more respect when he no longer has like 7 stale up Bs in his queue.
Yeah, one of those things that I would never think about while I'm playing the game, and I feel like those are the things you got to be thinking about in those situations. I feel like we see it with kill throws a lot, but in that situation, it's the up special that ends up doing it.
Yeah, there's some characters where you have to respect that. Like Cloud's a good example.
Yes.
Like when Cloud has that like fresh, that can actually kill. Not quite like super early, but you have to be respectful of it when he's not just spamming it as all clouds do.
Oh, right. We see it with button dash attack as well.
True. That move is. I have problems with that
Me
move.
too. I've lost my winner set to it. I'm sad. All right, Squid Plumber right now. He's got a percent lead, and yeah, he's trying to run with it. Oh! Actually catches him, and yeah, Z just throws that hand up.
Not only is he running with it, he's running away with it. That was a crazy call out with the up smash covering just about everything on that platform. I think the move for ZD was actually to miss the tech to get up attack.
Might have been, might have been. Oh.
Oh, it just vanished.
It's so weird. I see, like, what goes up must come down, but half the time in this game, when something gets reflected upwards, it just disappears.
The laws of gravity mean nothing to Sakurai.
Yep. Have you seen Steve?
It's very true. That character is Acme.
Yep. Oh, the drag down catches the roll in too. Yeah, Squid keeps rolling in. Keeps going into him. Although the down smash in that situation is a 50-50. You either roll away or you don't.
I think that's just dead.
Gone.
Beautiful extension right there from ZD, recognizing that if he went off stage, even the weakest of nairs was enough to take that stock.
Yeah, and despite the frustration that we saw from him, he was able to stay cool in that stock, and he was able to take it without taking almost any damage at all.
ZD plays better angry. Real talk.
Yeah.
Like he can sometimes like get a little bit too much, but I feel like when he has hate coursing through his veins, he is a different beast.
I think you need to get him angry twice. So, like you get him angry the first time and you activate angry ZD mode, but then if you get him angry again, then sometimes he starts messing up.
True. Oh, he got the tether.
Almost a perfect stock right there from ZD. And Squid Plumber, he had a big lead in this game, and it is completely gone.
He evaporated, considering that like he just won that last game. ZD is out here with a statement to make, and he is not letting this mic drop. Squid Plumber has been unable to get any kind of response going.
Yep. Here it is with F tilt after F tilt, just trying to get his way back in, calling out that jump beautifully. Yeah, and right now,
please run in. He's just saying, please come in, ZD.
And ZD's just like, no, why would I ever do that? Okay, and then he does
then he just the Randy dash attack. Then he pulls out Z. There we go. Yeah, you want to go ahead and stand mid distance and laser me? Oh my God! He caught that.
The RAR, I think, to make it that like perfect angle back air. That was beautiful.
That was sick by Squid.
He was like, all right, yeah, shoot your laser. It's got lag in this game, so. Wow.
The late hit dash attack there.
Timed.
Yeah.
Don't get down smashed. Okay, he's able to find his way back, but he rolls in and he gets up smashed. I feel like I've said that sentence a few times this set.
Tail of the set was, don't roll in.
Don't roll in.
No.
He just kept doing it, and he kept getting caught.
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, young man?
Yeah, many, many times. ZD is now into the winner's final.
That he is. It feels as though that is the natural progression of the grind.
Yeah,
and
I feel like I've seen this before.
Yeah, exactly. This story. The only problem is that we're not going to see ZD Dexter in winners finals because Dexter got upset by Gummy.
Yeah, Dexter is currently making a run through losers. He's playing Seagull Joe in losers 8ths right now. He took out Apostle, NickDistrict, and then Waluigi.
Unfortunate ending for NickDistrict. That means that he's out to like 13th. Wow. I think that's his first appearance outside of top 8 since he started like really putting in the work again.
Right, yeah, since he said he was back.
So it looks like we're getting on the other side Dark versus Kurshaun. So this is a matchup, Badger.
This is a matchup. This is going to be. I mean, is this Smash or Fortnite? I feel like we're going to see a lot of cover in this match with the hydrant and a lot of things flying.
Yeah, these men recognize that you don't need to go ahead and scrap to win a game. Yeah. I think it's going to be a mid-distance gameplay here, and when it comes to CQC, Kurshaun might actually have the advantage in this match.
He might. Pac-Man's boxing options are crazy.
Unreasonable.
They're so fast, and the hitboxes and the safety, it's like, whoa. Like you don't realize, like you look at Nair, just the animation of it's kind of floppy, you're like, it can't be that good, but then you get hit by it, and you're like, oh, okay.
In addition, Hydrant is actually going to be rather difficult for Dark to work around because the water that it shoots out can really disrupt any attempt to set up like 2 grenade traps.
Yeah, dropping that hydrant, but you know, Snake has a lot of moves that do high damage. He's able to break the hydrant pretty quickly, usually in just 1 or 2 moves.
And then using the grenades actually to slow the progression of those fruits, in that case the bell.
Yeah, he's just giving Kurshaun his space. He's like, all right, you got the hydrant, you got it. You can camp behind it, that's fine. Doesn't
Yeah, at
stay
this
out there
point,
forever.
I feel like the way the Dark has to approach this matchup is that he cannot play max screen. If he plays max screen, Kurshaun's an advantage, but he also cannot play close up. This is definitely one of those spots where Snake's mid-range options are going to be either the key to success, or if Kurshaun can avoid them, like what does Dark actually manage to do?
And, you know, Snake with options to disrupt the Hydrant from a distance, I think, could also come into play. We sort of saw it happening there, but the back air is going to seal it out. Kurshaun takes the first stock.
And Dark just hasn't looked comfortable yet.
He used the C4 to blow up the Hydrant. That's a little much.
This is certainly an aggressive option to go ahead and finish up that tool.
Oh, he's taking so much damage from this, and he gets F-smashed, and that's another stock. 0 to death.
What an option by Kurshaun. Just 2 times in a row, he caught Dark without grenade or unable to pull that out.
I like just taking the damage on the armored side with the up smash there. And he finishes it out with the up tilt, even though he's down by so much. Dark continuing to stay consistent, trying to maybe find his way back in this game, but you're getting hit by the Galaxian over and over again.
And you know why he took all that damage? Greed.
Yep.
He tried to go ahead and get a follow-up that just was not true. He did not respect Kurshaun's boxing options, and because of that, those quick aerials, well, they let Dark know the error of his ways.
Now he's at 100. Yeah, it feels like you overextend just a little bit against Pac-Man, and he's got that little dash back into Bell, and you die. Or even just like with the boxing options, as you were saying, the aerials.
Grenade is out again, so he does manage to disjoint that Hydrant, and even parries the Bell, but yeah, it just feels like it's a little bit too little too late here. Dark has to go ahead and pull out something crazy. We need one of those Dark forward airs or forward smashes to claim this game.
Yeah, problem is he's already at 168, and he's got to do it on 2 stocks, because Kurshaun is not really at kill percent yet.
Trying to go ahead and get to the 2-frame there with that fruit. Good runoff option by Kurshaun, and now Dark finding himself off stage again. Has to recover low, but at least I think his options to get down aren't good enough.
Yeah, I mean, as you were saying, that up air that catches him trying to get back on the stage. Felt like Kurshaun just throttled that game and did not let go. Yeah, that second stock 0 to death was wild, and that's where it just kind of got to the point where, like, yeah, Dark started to figure some things out there by the end, but it was just, there was too much pressure and he was too far down.
All right, so now the question becomes, are we going to go something like small battlefield here, so a smaller stage with larger platforms that you can control more easy with C4? I think that might be the pick.
It could be an option. At the same time, there you're trapping yourself with Pac-Man.
Hey.
Although that is what he ends up going with, is the small battlefield pick.
Yeah, it definitely feels like a stage that Dark enjoys.
Yeah, I've seen him counterpick here a lot.
Yeah, he puts the C4 directly on the edge of those platforms. It's hard to see. Like, you can't see it's on exactly right there. It's hard for Kurshaun to track that, and it controls just so much space.
Oh, but here, finding that back into the forward tilt.
Nikita is out there, but great evasiveness from Kurshaun.
Oh, just trying to pester him from a distance here, but Kurshaun finding his way in. He's just he's kind of floating in the air, and just like, he's always threatening aerials. And the timing of when he comes down is, like, it's changing a lot.
He also uses the water better than any Pac-Man that I've seen. He'll basically use it to make non-safe options on shield safe.
Yeah, he'll just use it to push him away. It's like, let me just, like, F-smash your shield real quick or whatever, and whoop, I'm on the other side of the stage now.
Exactly.
Oh!
Through both of those grenades and the hitbox that Dark was trying to toss out.
Just barreling through everything. Yeah, we saw in the Dark's, or no, it was Squid Plumber played against Waluigi. Never mind, I'm getting my snakes mixed up.
Too many of them in this region.
Yep.
Really, it's just these two. Like, there's a couple, like, mid-level snakes, but I don't think... I think that these two have been the only two that have been consistently appearing in this late in bracket.
Yeah, I mean, I can think of Unlucky. Other than that, I'm not entirely sure who else.
Please drop your shield.
Wow.
Please drop your shield, Kurshaun.
And still not dying to that Hydrant. He just ate it.
That's a problem. You can eat it with side B, but you just absolutely cannot with the trampolines.
Wow, and the little drift back to get out of the way. That's beautiful.
Kill him. Oh, Pac-Man. Pac-Man grab is really good.
Yeah.
Like Dark, good recognition by Dark to pull up right there.
Oh, but the apple, that weird angle that it goes, usually not an angle that Pac-Man is really threatening with his aerials, so it really covers a blind spot for him. Oh, no!
Don't die for this, Dark.
Oh.
Air dodge. Keep dying. Every time Dark goes off stage with a forward air, someone needs to die.
He wins
a cost
or he
must
dies.
be paid.
Yeah, it's just a 50-50, I guess. Either it works or it doesn't.
Exactly. Yeah. Either it works or it doesn't. Someone here is going to bleed.
Exactly. And yeah, now Dark is finding himself in quite a deficit. He lost that early stock, and that this game that was even is not looking so even anymore.
Again, disjointing the Hydrant and sending it tumbling across the stage. But yeah, this is the problem against Pac-Man. It is always a point where if you allow him to take a lead, he can run away with it. At 81%, Dark already has to worry about getting caught out by something stray like a bell or a key. On the other side, if he can play safe neutral, Pac-Man does sometimes struggle to kill.
He took 46 from, I think, Hydrant into Grenade, or into C4 into Hydrant.
No, not the air
he went
dodge.
too low.
Did he have C4 on the... I think he detonated the C4. He could have done a C4 recovery there.
Maybe he could have. I think he just didn't realize he was a little too low for that.
That's like that. New Age snakes always try to go ahead and get the directional air dodge up. Well, the old hats know C4 recoveries right.
Exactly, yeah. All right, so Kurshaun going up 2-0 in the set, looking pretty confident. However, Dark was holding that game pretty even until he made a couple of costly errors off stage. So we're going to see what he can do to get back into the set.
All these they feel like they just slip through Dark's hands in one or two big interactions. Either Kurshaun gets a 0 to death, or he gets like a super early kill in the last game when Dark ran off stage with the forward air. Like in neutral, Dark is hanging around. He just needs to get those exclamation point killing blows.
Yeah, this game he's having some more trouble in neutral, although quick 42. Using the Hydrant to his advantage.
Anytime he disjoints the Hydrant, he's got the potential for an easy 50 damage.
Exactly,
there.
yeah.
Nikita gets sent all the way up. Is it going to fall back down? I guess not. There it is.
Yeah, all right, all right.
I'm sitting there wondering, it's like, that's... You got to watch out for that, right?
That one doesn't just disappear. I feel like that drops until either it's off the screen or it hits the ground. And then, yeah, dropping the C4 there. Oh, gets a... He's going for the back throw there.
Tries to Nikita, but again, Kurshaun just too slippery off stage.
Yeah, beautiful juke there. And going straight up, he's like, but he gets up aired for it. Yeah, just did not put himself in a great position there.
Yeah, definitely an all or nothing option, waiting for Dark to commit to something like a Nikita. Toss him down, grenade covering the roll away, and then he ran forward with the down air. That was a perfect setup.
Huge F smash to even the stocks. Yeah, ran right into that Hydrant. The grenade? Okay. Oh!
Yeah, this is a problem here for Dark. A lot of self-inflicted harm.
Kurshaun just stood there charging his fruit, and Dark